Hello, hello. Hello, Doomy. Hello, Ty. Hello, Isaac. I don't usually stream at this time, but I think it would be a good idea to get people onto, or like raise more awareness about the server. Hello, Ambassador. Hello, Dying of Laughter. Hello, Claymore. Hello, Fox. Hey, Oxden. Hello, Jamal. Hello, Pluvers. Hello, Smart Superior Life. Hello, Itchy. Hello, Benny C. Hello, Giad. Hello, Clockworks. Hello, Pumpkin Man. Hello, Kitsuna. Hello, Jacob. Hello, Blanc. Hello, Kusu. Alright. I'm getting tired of saying hello. I'm going to talk about things. So, in our usual start our stream document, I copied this from last time. Just a quick revision of, you know, recent legislation changes to the stream. I used to answer a lot more questions, but I'm gonna try out an experiment to just stop reacting and stop trying to answer like really shit questions and read everything. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but I'm gonna give it a shot. And then the other thing is, you know, +2, -2. Honestly, the number you use and whatever isn't really that big of a deal, but you know, it's like a nice way to have a feedback loop. That's the main thing. Just so if I make like a shitty joke, then like I know, and then I can improve on streaming, and then everyone has more fun. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Do you think demo having no max sticky limit would be interesting? I kind of doubt it. I don't think many things will happen from it. Like I can't really imagine what much changes. Cause like you barely really max charge your stickies as it is anyways, you know? Like I really doubt it would change much. It's still more practical to just get closer to people. Alright, number 2, there's a YouTuber collab on Friday at 5 PM Pacific. I should have found the tweet first, actually. I forgot about that. Let me show it real quick, I guess. This thing. There's this like thing Banny hosted, collabing with a bunch of YouTubers. So I'm probably gonna stream my POV. I kind of don't see why not. So yeah, I'll probably do that. 2.5. I literally every single stream. I think it's worse. I think like it's kind of unfortunate that like the save tf2 thing is happening tomorrow, because I don't. It's not in reaction to that specifically, but like every single stream, people always have to ask me about bots and Valve, and I have to just like make it clear that I'm like really bored of talking about it. If you go to the playlist tab on my YouTube channel, there's what's it called? There's a playlist of past streams. So if you really need to hear my take on it, you can just go watch it from there, honestly. Yeah. Alright, and the last thing that I want to make known to the world, I added a team balancer plugin to the public server. So I think that'll be very interesting to see like how well it goes, or you know what I mean? If it could make teams more balanced and, you know, just make TF2 more fun to play. So far I think it's doing pretty good. So yeah. Alright, that's it. That's my update. Is there anyone with like coherent thoughts they want to ask me, like a question that hasn't been asked and talked to death? Or am I just gonna play TF2 now? considering tampering with the 360 version? No, not really. There's nothing interesting in it, I don't think. At least, like, I personally have the impression that, like, people have already talked about it a lot, and, like, they already went through a bunch of info about it. Like, a lot of other YouTubers, I mean. So I don't know if there's anything that, like, I really need to, like, weigh in on, you know what I mean? Save your marriage? Okay, I'll try my best. Wait. Song. If you go to any of my recent videos, just click on the first link on the description. It's all the music that I use in my videos, made by this person called Banana Slug, so I don't get copyright strike from random bullshit. Am I gonna share the add-on? Honestly, I don't know, because it's also pretty complicated. I think it's safe to assume I probably won't, because it's like, I don't know, it's easier to just not do anything. So I would say, like, don't bet on it, but I don't know, like, maybe. Alright, this chat is incomprehensible. I will just play the video game. How has my day been? It's been fine. Actually, I suppose I can leak it, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. I was working on a video with Uncle Dane on his second channel. There's no main Dane channel video, don't freak out. I was working with Uncle Dane on a second channel video. So you can look out for that whenever it comes out. I did like the editing on it. I think it's okay. I don't think it's like anything that like crazy amazing, honestly. I think it's like, I don't know, honestly from my perspective, I think it's like pretty average, but whatever. What's my second channel? No, it's gonna be released on Uncle Dane's second channel, so like look out for it there. Alright, I'm going to play the video game. Also, hi Cat. When is Street reveal? I mean, I revealed it, but you just can't see it on camera. Like, I'm barefoot right now, so it is technically revealed, isn't it? Alright. Now I wait. You recently got a 165Hz monitor in his blog chat. I'm still using 60Hz. I feel like, obviously, there's like a physical, meaningful difference with higher refresh rates, but I don't know. Feels like I feel like honestly the biggest problem is that it takes like a fucking lot of money to keep up with like all the monitor advancements and shit. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get into it. I'm just gonna keep myself as like a 60Hz pleb. So I don't know. I'm like blissfully ignorant. What time is it? It's 10:48 p.m. Can I make pyro deflect bullets? No. How good am I with the Scottish resistance? Probably about as bad as I can get. Like I don't ever play with that weapon. That weapon sucks absolute ass. It's kind of just a useless weapon. Anyone else watch videos about TF2 sometimes but too scared to actually play it? Play on community servers. There's many community servers out there. You can play the game. You don't have to. It's not true that like you literally can't play the game. It's quite actually. I think even Valve Casual itself is still pretty like hugely exaggerated, as far as I know. It's not bad if you know how to use it, but it's so different than stock. Yeah. I mean, there's basically like the biggest problem is that there's really no reason to use it. Like the stock is just too versatile. When 44Hz makes it easier to see what's wrong when you're turning fast. Yeah, I don't disagree. There's like a material, like actual difference to things. It's just that, I don't want to like I don't want to like feel like I have to keep up with like monitor refresh rates and whatever, you know. Do I own an air fryer? No. So I think my parents were ahead of the curve. My mom bought an air fryer like way before any of the memes about it. She was truly a visionary. Is the panic attack best in slot or literally worse than the hot hand? The panic attack does things that are like, it's basically a normal shotgun, and the normal shotgun is pretty good. So I mean, there's only like it can only get so bad. You know what I mean? Like the panic attack can't be that bad, you know. There's like a floor for how bad it can be. Community servers are more fun than casual. Yeah, also true. It's it gets pretty boring. You know, the 60th time you lose a casual game because your only medic is like a new player who thinks a syringe gun should be their primary weapon. Hi, Nemesis. I'm queuing into my own server. I probably should have joined it first before I started the stream, but it's kind of too late now. Stream is frozen for me? No, it's just because nothing is happening. I can't really show chat over this, can I? Actually, I can try. How would I do this? Alright. There's nothing else to do, I might as well give it a shot. Window capture. Create new. Okay. Oh, hey, there it is. How do I do this? Maybe I'll, where do I put this? Here, I'll do it like this. Oh wait, I should move this further away. I'll move it like over here. And then this can go all the way here. Alright, that seems fine. Nice, we did it. You play in 144 and don't notice much of a difference? Well, I mean, the steps between the different frequencies, like 120 to 144, is pretty minor. So I guess that's what it is. But 144 to 60, it's a pretty massive jump. Someone in the server told everyone not to leave so I can never join. I mean, joke's on you guys, the server is full and people will think it's popular. And then word of mouth will spread around and the server will continue to be popular. You understand this is like a no-lose situation for me? I really don't know what you can... yeah, I really don't know what you can say. Or what you can do that'll, like, exit me from that position. What other games do I play? I don't really play tf2, honestly. Obviously I've tried different games as they've come out, like Halo Infinite, or like, what's it called, Apex, and all those other ones. I mean, they're not bad games, it's just really boring, I don't know. I think the thing I hate the most about Halo is that, one person takes more than one clip to kill. So like in tf2, you can kill a scout with like 2 rockets, for example. Or like with the scout, you can kill someone with like 2 scattergun shots, and you still have like 4 more shots. But in Halo, it's like you can aim absolutely perfectly with your battle rifle, or whatever it's called, the gun you start with. And you need to like switch to your pistol to finish them all, like all the time. So then at least there's a situation where it's just like, all you can do is get like 1 kill. You know what I mean? Like all you can do is trade with someone else, and then that's it. It's so boring. Yeah. You were previously on 60? Oh, I see. You're also blind as fuck. Yeah, I guess it's that then. I would tf2 change to be messed with the crit bucket and normal crit ratio? I don't know, dude. Honestly, I learned about the crit system and then I immediately forgot it after I made that video. Honestly, as I was making the video, I couldn't, like... I don't know, there's just too many factors. I couldn't even personally really, like, comprehend the entire thing at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot to think about. It's not really possible. How is this still so full? Alright. I was thinking that since gaming is my job, I would buy... The thing is just like... The thing is just about like having, like setting a precedent, you know what I mean? Like, I got like, when say for example, when you switch from like a normal, what's it called? What are those switches called? The plastic ones? Oh my god, I haven't used them in so long, I forgot what it's called. Membrane keys. When you first start with like really shitty office keyboards that have like membrane keycaps or like membrane key switches, and you switch to mechanical keyboards, it's really hard to go back to normal office keyboards because they're just so bad and mushy and like shitty. So in the same way that like you go from an office mouse to like a gaming mouse, it's like so much better because the ergonomics and like everything is just like way better. I don't want to have that situation with monitors, you know what I mean? Because I don't think monitors have gotten cheap enough or like ubiquitous enough yet with high refresh rates for me to feel comfortable like never going back, if you get what I mean. It's like a super tiny, like, I don't know, it's like a really nitpicky kind of problem to have with it. But that's basically why I'm not comfortable getting like high refresh rate monitors yet, if that makes sense. How's my day? I'm doing good. I asked Manny's opinion on this once. What I think of a smoke grenade for Pyro? I think the tf2 devs were on the right track, removing all the grenades, going from Team Fortress 1 to Team Fortress 2. And I trust their judgment. I think watching CSGO players interact with smoke grenades, I don't like think that's very interesting. Like, the gameplay possibilities, so to speak, and like the gameplay interactions of smoke grenades, I don't think is very interesting at all. Like, what do? Oh, you can stand on the other side and wait for it to fade, and you can't do anything until it's over. Or you stand inside the smoke and be funny, or you spam through the smoke and then, you know, hope for the best. It's just like, in every single possible interaction the smoke enables for the game, it's like so fucking boring and lame, you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't meaningfully add to the game. Hello, thank you, Sia. 144Hz monitors are reasonably priced. I mean, I suppose that could be true. We just have different like levels of what is okay or not. I still am not too comfortable with it. I wish there were still like easier to get still, you know? You wanna hear your keyboard at night with mechanical keyboards? You can get silent ones, dude. You kind of shown that you have done like zero research or reading about mechanical keyboards. You can get O-rings or you can get different key switches that are made to be silent. You're really missing out. You've played some TFC, grenades were not as much fun. Yeah. Though I think what was interesting was that wasn't there quite a lot of what's it called, like community maps made for like conk jumping for TFC Medic? I think that's pretty cool. I think like movement stuff is always nice to have in a game. You don't have reserve slot on my own server. Well, normally this wouldn't be an issue, but because I'm streaming, you're all like auto queuing for the server too. But if I'm not streaming, this wouldn't be that much of an issue. But I don't mind waiting, honestly. I feel like cause the auto reserves or the reserve slot system just doesn't make sense, right? If you have a reserve slot and like, wait, they can't just join the server? Oh my god, I got on the server before me. What the fuck? What was I talking about? Fuck, I got off track too. Hold on, I'm gonna go back up and see. Oh right, reserve slot. So the problem with reserve slot is that like you either don't kick anyone and you become the 25th player, which like unevens the teams, right? Which is just stupid. Or you kick someone for your slot, which is also just kind of like wrong because they didn't do anything. Like they just existed at the wrong place at the wrong time. Like that's kind of fucked up. I don't know. So I think like reserve slot are just like creating a problem to like something that doesn't really need a solution. Just queue, you know. Funny source garbage. I mean, I've definitely considered it. The bigger issue is to find the answers for it. I've used the silent ones. They don't have the satisfying tactile click. They keys are also weird and thin. I mean, there's like a ton of varieties. There's no such thing as just like one with mechanical keyboards. Like there isn't just one quiet switch. There's like dozens and dozens of them out there. It's actually quite a massive rabbit hole. So I would say perhaps like the ones you tried kind of suck, and you know, maybe there's some other there's like the right switch out there for you. You just gotta look for it. Kick Inky always. Is Inky even in the server right now? I doubt he is. I thought he wasn't playing. Yeah, he's not even in the server. Okay, so yeah. Can't you make it so that the next person you leave, you get it immediately without being beat by the auto retry? How? If you can code a plugin to do that, I would happily add that to the server. But the question is how? What is my most played class? Here we go. I feel like there's an experiment going on. I don't know why. I don't know how else I can be clearer. Didn't I leave it in on the title? Yeah, the title says normal TF2 with viewers, and then in all caps, no experiment at the end of it. I don't know what more I can do to convince you people. You used a mech keyboard and switched back because it was too tall, and the spacebar was sharp and hurt your thumb. Alright, unfortunate then. What do you think of Mossrock having... You can jump... I mean, I think Mossrock is okay. I don't know, pushing Mossrock last is really fucking hard though. I don't know. Best Buy and Tesla, yeah, that is a good idea. There's a lot of... You could probably, in the US, you can probably find some like dedicated mechanical keyboard shops and go there and try out a bunch of switches, or like have the guy recommend you something. You can't see? Oh yeah, I just realized. Alright, here we go. I fixed it. What is my main? I play Soldier the most, but in pubs I pretty much only play demo. Favorite weapon? I mean, just a stock rocket launcher. It's a lot of fun to shoot. Important person is trying to join it prioritizes them. Yeah, it goes back to the question of how are you gonna make that. It's great that you can come up with the idea, but how do you actually make it a reality? How do you cope that? If TF2 and all the servers suddenly shut down, what would I move to? I don't have to move. I'm already playing on my own server. I'll just keep playing on my community server. Easy question. You can look into a source mod plugin for it. I kinda doubt it's possible because nobody has made it yet, and it's like a pretty obvious idea. But you can look into it if you want. Thanks, Be Good. Have I tried Left 4 Dead 2? Yes, I played it a decent amount with friends. It's not bad. Nothing is impossible with janky-ass code. I mean, I think it's just a limit with how the client interfaces with servers. Unless we make like a second server that's like a queue server into another server. Like 2B2T or something. This is a separate host? Yeah, community servers are servers, like TF2 servers, hosted by like an independent party. Like it's been in the game since the game released. What is this music? It's just music from my videos. If you go to like the newest video, you can check the description, and I link the SoundCloud page for the artist, and you can listen to all of them there at your own leisure. You sound different from the videos? I mean, it's not even really that. I can read a script on stream. It's more that okay. I feel like it's so stupid. Like, this is the first time I had to describe it to someone besides myself, like in my own head. I lift up my mattress with a bunch of stuff, and then I like record my video in there, so then it's like a lot less echoey, if that makes sense. I can go to one of my scripts and read like the first line from it or something. This pyro is at full health. If I heal him, he'll get an overheal. A temporary health boost that slowly decays. This temporary health is capped at 150% of their normal health. And no matter what I do, I won't be able to overheal them past this point. But what if I can? What would tf2 look like without an overheal limit? There you go. You play a stock scout and you see a pyro with stock and a melee and a medic with Uber. What do I do? You press S. I usually just shove a pillow around my mic. Works well or not. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I should do that. It would be like a lot simpler than what I do. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that sounds like it's a decent solution. I mean, Puyo, the question isn't like what idea you have. The question is like how you implement it. There's limitations in how you can code things. We don't have like developer access to the TF2 backend, so we can't change. Like, there's like limits to what you can do. There's only so much like source mod can do, especially when you're not even in the server at all. Everyone in the server has been there for at least like 20 minutes. Oh, some guy joined 8 minutes ago. Oh, that's Pat. Alright, the wait continues. Wait, I closed it. Fuck. Okay, if... I'm gonna have to backtrack on what I said about auto or reserve slots. If this actually takes too long, I'm going to just reserve slot. Because I have to play the game for stream, right? I'm just streaming the main menu. This is so stupid. Acoustics is different, plus compression. Yeah, something like that. Hi, Lingus. Yeah, I know about that cat. But then wouldn't it time me out eventually? Like, after some time, it'll like stop updating, right? Because you're like you're like, look, it stops now. Just I hit it too hard. It'll like refresh. It'll like, what's it called? It'll decline my ping or whatever, my poll. Is that a communication antenna? What does that mean? I'm not in the server. I mean, I kind of expected as such. Thanks for the answer. Move the mouse off it, then back on? Wait, is it that simple? No, it's not true. Yeah, it still doesn't... It's like, it doesn't let you like spam the server too hard. Move the mouse off the button? What? You mean like this? Oh wait, what the fuck? Wait a second. Did I just learn the secret trick? I didn't even know. Alright, now in classic TF2 fashion, my game is gonna crash, and then we're gonna be back to square one. Or my computer blue screens too. The way you get good audio is by having a hoodie cover your mic, having your head in the hoodie. I don't. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's. I've had to make like some long, like 10-minute videos before. I really think that might not be a good idea, especially in today's weather. I'm gonna get a fucking stroke trying to record a video.
Don't worry, I'll get him. I'll get him.
Where did my cat PFP come from? If you look in the video description or like the live stream description, I have an FAQ there. I answered that question there. But if you're too lazy to look, basically I got it from a comic when I was like very young, and then I've like kept it since.
Dude. Wait, was he successful in joining yet?
No.
How did it balance?
Ah, so he hasn't joined.
5 people with enough data. Interesting. What the fuck? Apparently their team is really shit. They're like under 1k. Don't have like 900. Don't have like 900 elo. What the hell? That's pretty sad.
Wow. Holy shit, that elo is insane. I didn't know I was that bad to have to join red or stand red.
Hair strands being blown by air? Yes, I'm sorry. Next time I'll remember to cut my hair before every stream.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
I am not a big fan of the spawn.
I am not a big fan of how much clutter I have on my desk. If only there was some way to fix it.
Mission begins in
Too bad there isn't.
5,
I'll get up to the room.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, I haven't played any TF2 today. It's possible that I'm very bad at the game at this hour. Maybe I shouldn't stream. Maybe I shouldn't stream the YouTuber collab, so I have like more. I have like a more stable FPS to play. Then I can farm the other YouTubers harder. I kind of want healing, but I can't. They're spamming the shit out of that dispenser. Oh, actually I should turn on my game volume. It's so fucking low. Just do this. Wait, what were on 4 before? Oh yeah, it's really quiet now. Wait, is my Windows volume down? No, it isn't. Alright. Go up to 5 then.
Teleporter.
Yeah,
Or
just,
this.
No, take the teleporter.
It's time to teleport bread.
Yeah, I'll take the teleporter. I'm right there, I think.
I gotta be sure the whitelist file is working. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. YouTube, do a voice reveal. No, he's too shy. He
What's the
won't
most
voice
infuriating
reveal.
item to play
He
with
will
and
never voice
against?
reveal.
Play with. Maybe the Bison to play with, because it's just so useless. Like, the projectile is so slow and it's just like impossible to use it efficiently. Fuck, he charged
How did
me.
that guy take 2 direct pipes?
What's the worst to play against?
Please.
Maybe the Wrangler. Because the Wrangler is just so strong, you know? But you can't really do much about like the resistances. I guess, yeah, like Vac and Wrangler, if I had to say. Like, it's just kind of ridiculous if you have like, if you have like a few engineers with like a Rescue Ranger and like the Wrangler, it's just like impossible to destroy like a bunch of sentries, and it's just like really sad. Random in spectator till a player leaves. That's not a bad idea. Actually, that's okay. Yeah, actually that would make sense. That would be a decent way to do it. I don't think I would want to use it while I'm just offline, but if I'm like streaming, then I think that's like a, what's it called, an okay solution. I mean, actually I could reserve slot until actually I don't think we need a plugin for that. I could just use the reserve slot and then what's it called, and then just sit in spectator. But I can't properly spec because I'm in the like unassigned team spec, which is like weird. So I guess also I could use a plugin to force myself in a spectator from that state. Yeah, actually I guess I could do that. Alright, I'll try that next time. Next time I stream and the server is too popular. If that doesn't work, then we can try your other idea. Or your idea of like having me sit in that.
Vloggers.
Dude, these people aren't pushing, and then they like bait me to like walk forward and get bored and die. Also, I'm getting like 30 ping when I usually should have lower. I wonder if there's anything I should do. I don't have anything weird going on in the background.
What happened? Your last is goddamn machine.
Oh wait, it's okay now. It's like it's like, yeah, it's back to 20. Okay. I think the problem was that I had my like YouTube live feed open. So it was like I was like watching my own stream back in the background or something. Yeah, this feels way better. Alright. Problem fixed.
Hey, should we push though?
Why is my hair dancing?
Yeah, okay.
Because I have the fan on, but if I turn it off, it might be way too hot in my room. So far it's okay. I guess I can leave it off for now. Dude, their team isn't pushing. I just keep walking forward and dying. Okay. Next life, I'm gonna be smart and just sit and wait. It's like cartoon character hair. Maybe I'm just built different.
You were so, dude.
I have been told by what's it called, hair salons, that my hair is like really straight and static. If that makes sense. They told me that like usually like when they cut people's hair, it would like move around and stuff after they cut it, or something like that. But then they said that like my hair kind of like stays in place, or something like that.
What?
Don't worry about spies.
Oh wait, I said I would stop pushing. Alright, I'm gonna be boring and wait. Honestly, maybe I should try... We could scramble on the server, but I feel like it's probably better to just like let it go to the next round. Alright, I'm gonna sit around for 2 minutes. How's the plugin working? The first day we tried it, it was okay. I think it worked, well, not okay, it actually worked out pretty well. It went pretty good. But the next 2 days, like the past 2 days, it's been, I guess, okay. I think the problem is that like there's just a lot of like new players joining the server, so then they don't have like very good data on like their performance and whatever yet. You know what I mean? So then yeah, it can't really like accurately balance teams. Like it's just not the fault of the plugin. So So I think if I have to evaluate like the plugin itself, I would say it's doing fine. And like hopefully people play more and get more data into the database, and then teams can be better. Kind of just a matter of time kind of thing.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Do you have a level 3 on the cart?
No.
Yes. I see those rockets.
This is 1% of my superpower.
Right there, I think you're lying. You just can't lie.
Well, I mean,
Fuck, that's wrong.
I would not lie to you.
I suppose that's kind of true. I used to be like much better because I would like more regularly play and practice the game. But nowadays I just like randomly pub once in a while, or whenever I have time. So yeah, I guess you're not wrong.
I'll get him. I'll get him.
I mean, I'm also playing on stream, so there's just like added like
Let's go.
what's it called, game input delay. Like your mouse feels weird and your keyboard is like slightly less responsive.
Guys, I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna win.
No, shut up. No, we're not.
Guys, we're gonna win.
No,
We're
we got
definitely
this.
gonna win once the timer runs out.
What unholy experiments have I been doing to my viewers?
We're gonna win, guys. I swear.
I
We're
mean,
gonna win.
all the ones that you've seen
Nah.
on the YouTube channel.
Only I'm gonna
Nothing much more than that.
No, we're gonna win.
This is just a public tf2 server.
See,
Completely normal, nothing crazy. Input lag might be a problem with my streaming software. No, I think it's just hardware. Like, I only have like a 1080 and like a 3900X. Honestly, maybe I should give it a try someday to do like CPU encoding. I don't think it would help. Because, I mean, I think the problem is just that, like, TF2 is, like, CPU bound, and, like, I don't know, there's not enough headroom, even with, like, a 3900 Hz. I've been thinking of, if there's any, like, hardware nerds here, I think I might upgrade on the next cycle. Because I kind of, like, half upgraded with, like, I carried over my 1080 from, like, decades ago, and then upgraded my, like, motherboard, RAM, and CPU. But I didn't even really, like, properly upgrade my motherboard and RAM, too. I kind of just went for like okay things.
This is so funny.
So yeah, I think like I don't know, I might just full upgrade, buy like a completely new system next cycle, and then maybe I'll turn this current one into like a storage server. Because storage servers are pretty fucking expensive and shit. I mean, I don't think it'll be an actual storage server. I'll probably just stuff a bunch of hard drives in here into the case, and then
shit, they Ubered.
and then just like turn on the computer when I need to like get a specific file or something like that.
I'm not lying to you. Shut up.
No, meanie.
Check GPU usage stats.
Meanie, suck my weenie. Thank you, medic.
I guess I could, but I don't really think that'll like really get us anywhere. Like, it's basically some sort of like hardware issue, and I'm already kind of intent on like just upgrading next cycle. So I think I'll do that.
Stuck in the floor, some help.
Oh my god, that's so epic. Free kill.
I don't know if I care to diagnose current problems. Your PC's almost a decade old, you don't have money to upgrade and buy new. Unfortunate. Perhaps become employed. I'm sorry, I don't know what else you can do, man. Money doesn't grow on trees.
Hi.
Hi.
Best thing is a second PC capture handle the footage. The only problem with that is I don't want to leak shit, you know? Because of like a single PC setup, you can like easily toggle different sources and whatever. Your stream PC has to like monitor capture, you know what I mean? Or yeah, like your stream PC will always have to capture everything. And I think that's a little dangerous. I think that's a little like close for comfort, you know what I mean? I don't really like flying that close to the sun. Not that I have anything against you guys, but I just don't, you know, I don't think you guys should see the type of Linux distros I download on my quarantine application, or you know, things like that. You know, can't show everyone everything. I sound like desync? I'm pretty sure I don't. I've seen a few of his videos. I really don't think I sound anything like him. Unless, like, anyone who has, like, a mildly high-pitched voice equals desync to you, then sure. I sound like
Guys, it
Shoei.
didn't work. We didn't win.
Thank you. I mean, he is quite an accomplished man. I would hope to be able to share some of his glory.
Our team's doing good.
No, we're doing good. Like, can't you tell? Like,
Hey, thanks for your $2.
Pushing bear than
Anyone said I look like Pro ZD? Yes. Almost every stream. There's also people who call me the leader of North Korea. It's really, I don't know, it's not that, like, rare. Don't some streamers separate user in their OS? Oh, actually, yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah, I guess I could do that, actually. But it's kind of annoying to have to log into, like, a whole different user, you know? Like,
I'm so sorry.
so it's just really inconvenient, you know? Sometimes if you want to, like, pull up something or show something, then, you know, it's just difficult to. Opinion on friendlies? I mean, join the Lazy Purple friendly server. The only thing I don't like about friendlies is how they like encroach on other people's space, you know? Like if everyone's just like playing the game and like, you know, like casually but like seriously, you know what I mean? Like when you play casual TF2, you're not like very competitive, but you're still trying to win and like, you know, accomplish the objective and whatever. It's just kind of weird when like someone goes friendly and then they demand that you like cater to what they're doing, or like that you bend what you're doing to what they want. Even if they like, it doesn't really make sense to say they don't impact the game because they're like, they just essentially like reduce the player on your team. And sometimes games are very close where like one person really does make a difference, you know?
Good on it.
So I think it's just weird that way, you know? If you want to play friendly, go play on the friendly server. It's like, I don't go into a bar and ask people to fix my computer, you know what I mean? It's just not the right place.
Morbius.
Just go to a repair shop. You don't have to be here. Why are you here, you know? You only ever focus on the positive? I mean, I don't know if it's right to be so strict about it, you know what I mean? You don't have to, like, you don't need to make, like, strict rules like that, you know what I mean? Like, appropriately ignore negative things and appropriately pay attention to positive things, but you don't have to just say, like, I will never ever do negative things ever again. Like, I don't, like, I'm usually, pretty optimistic about things, but I don't like try to like what's it called, hide my eyes from like mean comments or something, or you know what I mean, like what the hell, fake door. I don't know where I was going with that, but you kind of get what I mean, I think. So I'm gonna stop there. What class do I hate the most or dislike? I guess it'll have to be Sniper, because he's just... I think, like, even if you can, like, you can play around the Sniper, right, by, like, jumping in, or, like, avoiding his sightlines, but, like, I think the way to play around as Sniper isn't very interesting, you know?
Pretty cool.
I think, like, regardless of whether Sniper is balanced or not, I think he's just not fun to play against, so that's my problem with him. Like, I'm fine with most other classes, and I think, like, the Spy is an interesting spin on the game, too, because it makes you, like, paranoid, and you have to watch out for your team, and it's, like, you know, it has, like, a meaningful addition to the game in that like it makes you like interact with your teammates differently and whatever. But I think Sniper kind of just, I don't know. I kind of feel like in some ways if Sniper was removed, not much would change in TF2.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Constructive criticism and being a cunt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, yeah, that is true. Though you don't really get to ask people to not be a cunt as a YouTuber. If people want to say something about you in the comments, it's gonna happen. I think it's like more productive as a YouTuber to just like read it for what's it worth, you know? If they say like, wow, you only read off the wiki, you're so bad at making videos. Even though the comment is kind of shitty, you can kind of still try and get something out of it, right? Not like maybe he thinks that like the content isn't like varied enough, or I didn't input enough of my own opinions on it or something. You know what I mean? And you can kind of like mildly understand where they're coming from and see if there's anything valid to that kind of thought, right? You know what I mean? Is there a least favorite class of yours to play? Almost definitely Heavy. He's like my lowest played class. He's just extremely boring. Like he is like extremely basic and like, you know, I don't like hate or like, you know, I don't want to like say, oh, people who play Heavy are like evil and stupid, but you know, it's just really bland and boring and like two-dimensional for me. Like, there's not very much variation in Heavy's gameplay, you know? The thing for me that I like about TF2, and why I basically only really play Soldier and Demo, is I enjoy the challenge of hitting projectiles, you know what I mean? That's what, like, I'm in TF2 for.
Go for it.
So like Heavy doesn't really scratch that itch for me, you know.
The sentry.
Need demo.
Do you think there is much hope for new maps in the next community content update soon, or is this be useful cosmetic? I don't know. I don't really think about Valve anymore, honestly. There's kind of like no point to it, you know.
Oh shit.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just like unproductive in every sense of the word, and or like I don't know, like, you know what I mean? It's just like thinking and like considering what Valve is gonna do is just such a massive waste of time. Like, there's like nothing redeemable about like wasting your time thinking about it, if you get what I mean. Like, I really don't care what Valve does. Like, there's nothing they will do or can do that I would be very interested in. Like, I don't think like the state of the game really needs many drastic changes. I don't think like bots really bother me because I just play on community servers. Like, I don't know, like there's just really like nothing much that Valve can really offer me as a person, if you get what I mean. So then, like, in that sense, it's just like, why would I think about like what the next update's gonna be? It just doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm not interested in cosmetics, and like this whole server that I made is dedicated to like adding like player-made maps and like promoting them and getting them played and tested and like developing, you know, more and better like TF2 maps. So I have like, you know, I have that power for myself. So like, I don't know, there's just like no reason to care about what Valve does anymore. Like, it's just like unironically irrelevant in its entirety. Favorite map aesthetic or gameplay wise? My favorite official map was Snowy Coast, but then with all these like new custom maps I've added to this like TF2 server, I don't really know anymore. I feel like yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the new maps that I've added to this server are all like pretty fucking good. So hard to really pick favorites anymore. You know, they're all like pretty good. X class only countered by X. I mean, sniper at like the highest level. If a sniper is like incredibly good, he really is only countered by another sniper. Like if a spy comes up to him, like he'll just like you can hear when the spy decloaks, or if the spy shoots him, you can like headshot him before the spy can do enough damage. Like when people are talking about it in that sense, they're talking about the most theoretical high-level tf2. And I don't know, I'm kind of surprised you don't understand that's what they're saying. Challenging first choke. Yeah. Though we don't even really play like snowy codes. Like this is like a custom version of snowy codes with like, you know, improvements and fixes. Also, my mega hot take is that I actually think every stock map in TF2 isn't good. The only stock maps we play, you know, is like Barn Blitz and Pure on this server. But I think Pure has some issues that should be addressed, and I think Barn Blitz also has issues that could be addressed. I also, if someone made like a better Borneo, I'd be like interested in adding that too. I think that map is very close to being okay, but I really dislike the first and second point. Like the first point with the sentry on the box is just fucking insane in the lobby area, and then on second it's just a massive sideline for snipers, and it's like impossible to push through main when you eventually have to push the cart. So it's just too hard to push, I find. Not a hot take. I'm actually very like happy to hear that. I genuinely was under the impression that that's not like a popular opinion.
Got level 3 on cart.
What's my opinion on Steel? I think Steel can be an interesting map, but the problem is that like splitting your team in TF2 isn't good. Like 12 people at the end of the day is really not that many people. And like when you start splitting up the team, it turns into like lots of mini like 3v3s all over the map, which I don't think is fun. Like I enjoy TF2 for like the big team fights, you know? Maybe if TF2 had like 128 v 128, then like you can get away with like maps that split the team more. But I think like having players focus on one objective is the better way to go about things. Like it's just frustrating when you say you want to push B and then you see half your team on B and then like another quarter of your team on E or something, and it's just like, you know, it's just not fun. It's just like annoying. And no one in pubs has enough coordination to say like, oh yeah, you know, let's go like pressure E, and then like we have some people on A, and then like you guys can push A when we do this on E or whatever. Like no one is gonna play pubs that seriously.
It's just a Reddit meme.
I think it's the perfect fruit to put out.
Do you have any hopes for a save TF2? No, none at all. I don't think they'll do anything.
It's good if you use barbecue sauce.
Remember when Steel and Junctions, those were golden years? I mean, Steel and Junction are some of the like worst maps in TF2 though. Okay, Steel isn't that bad, but Junction is almost unequivocally like the worst map in TF2. I'm not sure if that's really a golden year. Kind of nostalgic rose-tinted glasses you're looking through there, sir. I think it's fine to say that you enjoyed your time playing TF2 as a kid, but it's kind of weird to present this narrative that like, that was the best year of TF2 ever. I don't think that makes any sense. You think it's worse than maps like Hydro? Honestly, it probably is. Also, our meds need to get an Uber. I can't push this. I think the only real way I can push is like the far left, because the far right doesn't really do anything. And it's like so close to spawn, I can't really kill them. Yeah, I think I have to just try and push left somehow and then hope my medics get an Uber eventually. But I mean, I don't know if I can say it's like definitely worse than Hydro, but they're pretty close. They're all like just bad maps.
Spy. Where's not?
Alright, never mind.
Valve is a shit company, to be honest. They waste all their time on Steam, and the only good thing they came out with is Half-Life Alyx. Oh, that is actually such an awful take. That might be the dumbest thing I've seen in chat today. Like, just because they don't update tf2, you don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater, you know what I mean? If Valve wasn't in control of Steam, PC gaming would be a fucking wasteland. Like, I don't know, I can't fathom how stupid it is to say that. Like, I feel like you should go, like, understand how much Valve has done for PC gaming and, like, Steam, like, with Steam. Like Valve is, like, a massive, like, positive force in the gaming industry. Like, there's, like, in, like, the sea of, like, Ubisoft and EA and, like, Microsoft and, like, Blizzard and all these, like, awful companies. You think Valve is bad? Like, I don't know, man. I think you're caught up in emotions. That is, like, incredibly untrue. But I think you also need to realize that, like, it sucks that they want to work on hardware, right? But hardware is like insanely stagnant. Like, there's not many companies that can dip their toes into the hardware space, and it's like a massive step forward for the industry. That Valve is, like, investing their money and time into, like, advancing the space. Like, the thing they're doing with, like, the Steam Deck and, like, you know, pushing Linux forward and, like, you know, making, like, open standards more accessible and, like, developing Proton. Like, they're doing, like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it sounds hyperbolic, but they're just, like, they're literally improving the industry. Like, that no one else is even close to, like, doing as much as them. Like, I'm not gonna say that Valve has no, like, negatives or has no, like, weaknesses, but it's insane to call them, like, what did you say they were? You said they're a shit company? That's, like, absolutely insane to say. Like, that is not even close to true. Incredibly naive that Valve would publicly state they are fixing the problem. Yeah, the other problem is that, like, there's not really much they can say. I mean, like, do you guys think it's worth risking the bots, like, circumventing their countermeasures by, like, talking too much about what they're doing to fix the problem? If they start discussing that, like, oh yeah, we're gonna use, like, a neural net to do X, Y, Z, and we're gonna train our neural net to watch out for, you know, factors A, B, and C, you think, like, it's worth risking bots, like, overcoming that on, like, day one they deploy their neural network just so you, like, know what they're doing?
Hey, can you help push? We have another level 3, like, past the
People are
main-
doing to help PC gaming as it is pretty incredible. Yeah.
What?
Sentry down, please help push.
Help, help.
Like, you guys should look at how Microsoft runs their store, how Nintendo runs their eShop, or how, like, Sony runs their PlayStation store to, like, get a perspective on, like how incredible Steam is. Literally, Nintendo, every year, they sell you their old games back to you, and you have to pay for, like, online services. What is it, like, you have to pay for cloud saves on Nintendo consoles. Like, I don't know, I don't want to be mean, but I can't really see this comment as anything more than just, like, really, I don't know, uninformed at best. Oh wow, it's a buff banner war. Dude, okay, fine. I think he was just spamming. I really don't think he saw me jumping on the truck and he was like, yep, I'm gonna direct him. Other than maybe say yes we know. The thing is that in like what was it, June 2020, they literally wrote that in the what was it, in the patch notes, that they're like aware of the problem. I can understand if it's like we would like an update, but then there's also a lot of confusing like narratives about like they've never said anything to us ever, and they've never done anything at all, which is also just weird. Like obviously I'm on the side of them fixing bots, right? Like I don't think that's a problem. Like it would be great if they fixed it, but I don't think it makes sense to accomplish your goals by just like misrepresenting the problem, right? Like it's just like dishonest and like bad.
Get on the cart, man. We have an opening here.
Damn, I'm down.
Okay, man. Air blasted into headshot. Literally can't even avoid the headshot because air blast stopped me from strafing.
Get trolled, Shinnick.
Valve solutions to develop fusion energy.
Oh, man. Dude, you feel trolled? You have nothing to say.
Oh, you said like developing fusion energy.
Oh, we got trolled.
At first I read you as they're developing fusion energy, that's their solution. I think like the problem is that like people don't have a perspective on the difficulty of creating neural networks and like training AI models. Like it's really not that simple. And the problem is that if they train a network and they just haphazardly put it out there, they're gonna have like billions or like millions of like false positives, and they're gonna ban like a shit ton of accounts by accident or something like that. And like I don't know, that like Valve can't just like throw caution to the wind and do shit like that. Like they can't just false positive ban like 600,000 accounts. Like they're just not allowed. Like people will hold them to a higher standard, you know? Like they can't do that. Why is a neural network needed? I mean, just think about it, dude. It's like just go for the flowchart. Like no, there's like if you this is not even really about like tf2. If you think about it in like general computing, there's literally no way to verify that someone online is a human. Think about it.
Watch for the sniper, back left.
There is no foolproof way to ensure that like the person on the other side of the computer is a human. If you can solve that problem, you should get off this stream and go write a paper and make billions of dollars.
Holy shit, I'm flying. You went flying, I'm insane.
Do you think making tf3 would be better than fixing tf2? Honestly, probably. I think part of the problem with tf2 is that the code base is really old, and like I don't know, you just need to like refactor it and a bunch of other things. But it's not gonna happen. So it's kind of pointless to think about. But I mean, yeah, just redoing it is almost always better than trying to like duct tape the like 20-year-old piece of software. Like imagine like I'm gonna try to give you guys some perspective. Like imagine you and like 100 people try to work on like one piece of like one essay together, and you're just like constantly changing hands and like adding sentences here and there and like whatever. Like it's impossible for the code to be like any bit coherent. Like it's just literally impossible. Like no coder or like no organization in the world can make a bit of software that's that like robust or like that like coherent. Like it's literally just like a human limitation. Nothing to do with like anything with like source engine or like whatever.
Well, that was out of nowhere.
Can you please heal me?
You need to put all the skins to.
I can't hear it.
Yeah, there's like so much like bullshit I would go with
I
it.
love meat cereal,
But
man.
if we're like entertaining like theoretical ideas, then yeah, just you know, remaking it is probably better.
Oh no, it's out of balance.
alienating the players who don't like new features. I mean, yeah. You'll get like a ton of people saying like the new game feels different, or like, you know, like a billion other things, you know. Do you think it's unlikely the bots appeal? So, okay, here's what you're saying. So you're gonna go up to Gabe and say, hey, I think we should risk getting the internet really angry now we have like a ton of false positives. We're also gonna commit like a ton of like company resources to like training customer support agents. Like literally like fucking like 40-year-old like 40-year-old like, I don't know, random people, like unskilled labor, who, like doesn't know anything about hardware or like software or TF2 or anything. We're gonna try and train them to know how to do ban appeals and to recognize who is a bot and not. And we're gonna develop like systems to verify them. Not to mention that like people are somehow not gonna get angry and that's gonna take time to solve their case and all this shit. Like I don't know, I don't even have to like finish my sentence. Can you not understand like how much of a fucking shitfest that would be? Like it'll be so bad. Just make appeals generous. Like you gotta like I wanna say this to everyone, like please think about things more realistically. Like you can't think about things in like a utopian vacuum. Like have you never like talked to like support people on like a bank or like what other places do people need customer support at? Like PayPal or something? Like customer support agents are like absolutely like brain dead. And you also need like so many like customer support people, and like they're all gonna like, you know, like they're all gonna like implement the policy in like very like weak ways, or like a lot of like, Amazon support or like Newegg support or something. Like
Spy Scout.
I don't know. I feel like there's a disconnect in reality there that you think like customer support agents can actually like execute the vision you have for them. Like it's just impossible. Other games have been able to figure it out? Which one? What is the other game you're speaking about? This is just like rhetoric. Like I don't think you have an actual example.
Have you lost sight?
Why do you guys even need them to like announce it's done? Like nothing, like you can play the game on a community server right now and it's the same game we've been playing forever. What is the problem with that? Someone explain like why can't you just play community servers? It's literally the exact same game. Go play on like there's like so many servers out there. There's more servers than people who want to play. Look at how many servers there are. There's like thousands of servers.
They Ubered.
Go on power, go on power.
New players don't know the server browser exists. That's okay. We do. I mean, I'm not saying that like, you know, new players won't be like left behind. I would agree that sucks.
No.
But there's only so much we can do. And that's also not what people are arguing about. People are saying that they can't play the game. So the answer is go play community servers. The question wasn't how do we fix the new player problem. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like weird to get into all that anyways, because then like new players are already like incredibly fucked. The tutorial sucks ass. Like there's no explanation of anything. The default tf2 settings still just completely like handicap people. It feels like this happens every stream. I actually tried to ban it to start the stream, but I answered like one question and then people wouldn't stop. Alright, I'm gonna stop answering it. we have to stop somewhere. Not all regions have community servers. I mean, if you're talking about that, then like the South American casual servers and like the niche like region servers are fine. They don't have that many bots. It's like slightly inconvenient, but as far as I've heard, people in the smaller regions don't have much of a bot problem, so they'll continue to play casual. Then you're kind of like I think you're a straw man. New players don't know how to deal with bots. Yeah, so that's a different issue. If people start playing on community servers and bots would join community servers, that's fine. Uncletopia and like, I know for a fact, my server has a solution for it, and Uncletopia does too. They can try and join, they won't get anything done. They tried to join this server before, and then they got instantly banned. It's really not that difficult for community servers to deal with it. But, obviously I'm not going to tell you what the solution is. I'm not interested in, having bots update their systems so we can't catch them. And you don't even honestly need plugins. Like you can just fucking have one guy sitting in spec, and then he'll ban bots as soon as it happens, or like as soon as like bots join the server, people can post on Discord and an admin will like ban them. Like it's so simple for community servers. Like I feel like you guys like, I don't know, like have you guys really like not thought about it before you ask me these questions? I just don't understand, honestly.
Spy soldier.
If anything, you would want bots to try and, or like, I don't think your narrative really works there. If they start to swarm community servers, that's good. Then we can deal with them. We have like, you know, the people who actually want to deal with the problem. And then bots would be an issue of the past. We did it. We saved tf2. So if anything, I guess we should campaign to kill casual. And then revert tf2 back to its old state of community servers only. If new players aren't supposed to ever have fun. You know new players aren't banned from community servers, right? You don't have to play on casual. Just join any of the community servers with the rest of the new players. For making informational videos, my chat is dumb. I don't really think it has much to do with anything. I think like people are just stupid regardless of anything. I think it's just a human condition, so to speak. You're scared of joining community servers because one guy said something? If I told you that acid rain was pouring down outside, would you be scared of going outside forever? Like, just join the server and then you can see for yourself. It's not gonna, like, I don't think you're gonna die if you join a community server once and see what happens. Also, this server I'm playing on, that I'm like hosting, I've seen like a lot of new players joining. And they have like a bunch of other new players with them. So I don't really know if it's like just some anecdotal personal experience. I don't think it's true that like there's no new players in community servers, and they're like, and I also don't think it's true that they'll be like isolated. There's like a lot of new players joining. Like the other day I saw someone who only uses his syringe gun on medic, is like running around learning the game on this server. Like, a part of me thinks that you guys might not, like... I feel like you guys are making assumptions without having, like, seen what the reality is.
Why is this last so
Hi
miserable?
Zico.
Damn, we're going.
Bots are rare in
It's a
Australian
push.
servers.
I got a jet for now. See ya.
Without min mode, your weapon takes a quarter of the screen. True. The server's in the description. It's literally in the video title. The live stream title says read description. And the server info is there. Thanks, Oliver. Honestly, the issue about community servers being like scary and experienced and toxic, I don't think that's really true. Like it's just kind of statistical, you know, that like the majority of tf2 players are like below average or around the average, right? Like it's kind of just impossible that like if what you're saying that like community servers are only populated by like high level players, like there's not that many of them. Like the majority, like I don't know if you get what I'm saying, like but like statistically, like most people on community servers would just be average. Because that's what like most people, what's it called, like that's the skill level most people fall in, you know what I mean? Is random bullet spread disabled? Yeah. Personally, you haven't seen much toxicity in community servers. If anything, don't community servers moderate better than Valve servers? Like, you can say anything you want in Valve servers without repercussion. At least, like, on community servers, if you say some, like, hateful shit, people will ban you for it, right?
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You can't find any community servers with random damage spread. Seems like a information problem, to be honest. You know what we as the community should actually do? Okay, here's my pitch to the community. We should make a server, like a public server phone book, like a Yellow Pages directory. And then you can join servers based on your preferences. So you can filter servers for like, if you want random crits and whatever other settings you want. And you can play with other people who like those settings. I feel like that's more the issue than anything, isn't it? That like people don't know where to go. There's only one that does that. Interesting. Yeah, then in that case, it's about promoting that website then. But I mean, I don't really understand why you want like bullet spread on. Like in either case, on or off, bullet spread doesn't really change anything. And like the majority of people prefer to have it off. So like does it really change much? I can understand like having random crits on or off is like a pretty noticeable change to how the game is played. But like random bullet spread doesn't really like mean much on or off. I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm honestly confused people take it as such an issue. Bullet spread seems more like a mental thing. Yeah, I guess so. You don't like community servers because your ping is always 150? I think you should try filter servers by ping.
Thank you, Demo.
You know, like when you go on this tab, you can press latency and then it'll sort by ping. Though actually, this doesn't have a shithole too, though, because there's servers that like ping mask. I think you should just try to search up like community servers in your region.
Die quicker, so they don't expose your position.
But I mean, like, community servers having high ping is just dependent on like location of the server. It's not like it's not an inherent property of the community server being like high ping. You know what I mean? Like you just need to like if you live in Brazil, then you need to find Brazilian servers, and then you have low ping. It doesn't matter if it's a community or a casual server. Oh, my medic died. I feel like I'm not really doing anything, but apparently I'm in the middle of the scoreboard.
Spy sniper.
You don't want to mod online all the time. I don't even have to do that much to mod this server with like the player base it has. I think you're kind of scaring yourself into inaction. Like there's not, like it certainly could happen, but it from my experience it doesn't happen. Even as like a YouTuber server, like I've banned like
Coming with an over, top right.
banned like 5 cheaters in the span of like the 3-4 months the server has been up, something like that. Like it's really not as much of an issue as you think it is. You can't find connect into Discord. Am I doing something wrong? Yeah, probably. It's pretty obvious. Just look through the server, like the channel list. It's in the middle. It's like above general top. You probably joined the wrong Discord in the first place. It's the one like right on the first line for Discord.
Less than 3 snipers.
Or not? It's right on the first line for the video description or the live stream description.
Stop spot.
Nice guy.
You're in free discourse of my thing. People make fun of me for it, but I mean, I did it for a good reason. They all have like their distinct purposes, and I can't really like combine them, you know. It's just gonna be like too much of a mess, you know. Control P and search for it? Wait, that's a feature? Wait, I want to try it right now. I've never heard of that. Control P. What? Control P opens pinned messages. What are you talking about? This guy lied. Wait, did I read it right? Or did I read it wrong? I can't find your message. Oh, it's Control K. Alright, I'm gonna try it again. Oh yeah. Okay, that looks kind of right. Yeah, that probably worked.
I'm at 1 health, please.
People like Uncle Dane must have a tough job. No, not really. There's source mod plugins to there's like SDAC that improves like tf2 cheat detection by like a ton. You don't really have to do anything, it just auto detects everything. It's very simple. Like there really isn't that much to do. The worst case scenario, like you could just try it and then give up if it's too hard. Like this is what I would like. Honestly, this is like a general life thing. Like there's really usually like no harm in just trying and just seeing what happens. You're only losing out like you're only like missing out on things by just like scaring yourself into not doing anything.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Like if you're interested in trying to host a server, then just go do it. And then if it falls apart, then just give up. Like it's really not like no one's gonna like take you to court for like failing.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
I took one for the team.
Hello, Kobe. I feel like I should add a thing. I should add a thing on stream to tell people I'm very tired of talking about Valve and bots. Honestly, I've been very seriously thinking about getting someone to like spend the time to write a very exhaustive document, going through all the popular talking points and why there's flaws in the thinking that they have. I feel like a broken record talking about the same things every stream. Main thing stopping you from starting your ideal server is being able to actually populate it. Yeah, that's the only big difference from casual to community servers, is that you can't really appeal to every single person. Like there's probably people out there who just only want to play like Barn Blitz or something. And for those people, unfortunately, then like your desires are just too niche. But
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
I don't know. I feel like that kind of applies to casual anyways in some ways. Like if you only want to play like Watergate, for example, and like no one's playing it, then casual doesn't really serve you either, does it?
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Write a quick bot to respond in chat. I could get someone to make a bot, but the problem is that the bot would just fill up the chat, but also it would be very hard to detect. People can talk about botting and other things that I probably wouldn't really mind, and the bot would like bot them. I mean, maybe I could. I mean, I could, I suppose, make some or get someone to make something that like just scans for like matches for like a text thing, like how bots update, and then just like spams a link to them. I don't know, it could be okay. But honestly, yeah, I guess that could work actually. The only thing is that I kind of don't want to host it. That's the only thing I hate doing.
That was a great question.
Because there's not really like a nice way to host something for free, and I'm kind of paranoid about like getting into the subscription. What's it called? Subscription rabbit hole. It's like once you like pay $5 a month for one thing, then you get like tempted, or like it opens the door psychologically to doing other subscriptions and shit, and then you start losing like fucking $1,000 every month. And I really dislike that. You want an edit of Dust Bowl that's only stage 2 running 24/7. What is Dust Bowl stage 2? I can't even remember it off the top of my head. Wait, what the hell is stage 2? Can someone describe some features of Dust Bowl stage 2? I can't think of it right now. I can only think of like the last one with like the rocket. What the hell is Dust Bowl stage 2? Oh, it's the one where you start out and then you walk down a ditch, right? Like a pit, and then you come out. And there's like a point that captures you quickly, and there's like a house to the right when you walk out of blue. Yeah, I remember it now. I don't know why you think that stage is so special. It's kind of shit with the rest of Dust Bowl, but you know, to each their own. The thing I hate about stage 2 is that there's that left flank from the attacker's perspective that you go up, and then you have to jump on the boxes. But people would spam explosives there like constantly, or like air blast you, so you could never get up. It was so frustrating, because people like hot blocking you. Fuck. Goodbye, Josh.
No, soldier.
$5 VPS. There's even cheaper. That is true, but I don't have that much shit to host, you know? Like, I don't even have, like... I don't really have a bot that I really need to host right now. The only one would be the chat bot here. But I think I can use, like... I don't know, I think there's, like, stream element bots I could use to do it or something like that. What server is this based in? Oh, you mean like where it is physically? Why wouldn't you just say where it's located? But the server is located in Chicago.
A sentry around that corner.
Mind the cart, lads! The cart's not moving, lads! Thanks, lad!
I feel like my team should be able to push, but I don't know why we can't. Honestly, I think this map, this whole area, this inner area might need to be like reduced in size. I feel like the sightlines are kind of like a bit too big, or like the distances you have to cross is too big. I think there's a scout behind us, isn't there? Okay, whatever. I think their sentry is actually down, isn't it?
Sentry
Oh
down,
yeah,
push.
Yay, we did it. Why am all my textures dev textures? It's because this is a map in alpha, so it's like partly detailed. We're playing a map that's not like entirely complete detailing wise. It's just a map that's like more focused on refining the gameplay of it before they do all the extra work of making it pretty. Maps don't start detailed, they start basic, and then after the layout is finalized, and they add all the detail.
Good, good, good.
Oh, that was a heavy there, what the fuck? What was the most recent tf2 setting I updated? What kind of question is that? I don't know, I haven't changed any tf2 settings in like forever. I haven't touched my config in like ever.
Scout.
Wasn't there a soldier there? Okay, I guess I'll kill this medic for free instead. What the fuck? I guess he bombed me.
Believe in you, Saucy, you can do it.
Oh, what the fuck, bro? There's a kill steal.
Oh no, fuck. I knew it was gonna charge me, but I didn't have time to get away. I kinda thought he might have waited a bit longer to charge too, but he kinda charged me pretty quick. I don't remember how many stickies I had, but I might have been able to like put a sticky there. I could have stopped him.
is this fucking pain? I'm tired of it. Tired of the pyros.
God, there's so many people to kill.
I am.
Right, watch out.
Fuck. The one-way door at stage 2. I think you share that opinion with almost nobody, unfortunately. That area is so fucking annoying.
Did you hear the decall?
Yeah.
Oh, that wall wasn't quick enough, I guess.
Bye.
It's rolling bloody back! Ah! The cart bloody stopped!
Alright, I gotta go to the far left side. I can't waste my time here.
Dude, the scout. Come back, buddy.
Fuck. I feel like this last probably needs to congregate the team more. There's not really a nice way to push. I feel like I'm kind of just like constantly pushing the left side by myself. But I guess you could say it's like a team problem too. Like our team should just know to go left side. Alright, I gotta clear these people out.
Spy heavy. Never mind.
I also really gotta... Oh, hey, spy. Okay. The medic doesn't Uber me. Who's he gonna Uber? Oh, he Ubered nobody. Very unfortunate.
Bye, Pyro.
Psychological tricks to get idiots to open the door.
Bye, Pyro. Okay.
I mean, yeah, that is a pretty entertaining part of it.
This beast heavy. Yes.
Alright, back to the left flank.
Bye, Pyro.
I think I have to just play it like super patiently and slowly. Oh my god, they Ubered. Why would he chase me? Yeah, I don't know where he is anymore.
Likely plump
I
sword.
think he might have jumped out. How many beds do we have? We have 2? How come I haven't seen any of them?
Okay. I know I didn't kill.
Alright. Just have 5 minutes left to push.
Oh well.
Time to slow push this flank. Okay. Yeah, I think I kind of want to remove this map from the pool. This last is extremely sad.
Never. Wait, Uber do not have here? So
No, someone
nice.
just backpack. This map still kind of has a I kind of want to. I think I'm gonna remove it before I forget. The last feels almost like you have to like kill like 4 people to get anything done. Like you have to kill like 4 people before you can like even get in the door to like start doing things. Very annoying. Oh, actually, I can't do this yet. I don't know what the workshop ID is. Alright. I have to do this later. Oh, hey, we're on the other alpha map. We just played both of the maps in development in the server. Dust Bowl was pretty much the only map played on the old Xbox days. Nostalgia. I mean, I think like Dust Bowl is kind of fun for like the shitty like just like hallway spam gameplay as a demo. But like I think like the problem is just that it's like kind of unfun for any other class, you know. It's like a map that's like fun for demos, and that's kind of about it. I guess like maybe snipers and like soldiers too. Honestly, I feel like I don't know, a lot of the maps in tier 2 are kind of stale as well.
Mission begins in 30
They're kind of all like been played for like decades and decades. I personally can't really I don't know, I'm very bored of, you know, like Upward, like Bad Water and whatever. I don't think they're like bad maps, but they're just constantly played.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Engineer? Do you think Engineer is fun on Dust Bowl?
5, 4, 3.
I guess you could have fun with Engineer on Dust Bowl. It's hard to play Dust Bowl as Scout. It's like almost impossible, honestly. Oh, he crits me. Oh no, I'm dead. I probably should have looked at my health and realized I was going to die. I got a bit carried away there.
Oh, I see.
Would you consider doing a video about why you can counter
I ran straight into the
Sniper
person.
Huntsman Tom kills by taunting back? I mean, it's pretty simple. It's if you're like stunned, for some reason you're allowed to taunt. So then you just stun them back and interrupt their taunt before they can like
What the fuck?
do the killing part of the Huntsman taunt.
Enemy has received additional time.
Like, I don't know, it's pretty simple, isn't it?
Scout mains when I shoot them with a fucking SMG.
The fuck is shooting like that? Is there anything like, I think I got body shot twice by snipers or something. Stock demo is rarer than demo night for some reason, so demo dominance isn't that common. I think that exposes a bit of tier 2 hypocrisy. Like, it's like the community always thinks that like playing stock demo is very easy, and then they actually try it themselves and they realize it's not as easy as they think. And there's all the other people who are like, demo is easy because you can just stick these spam, and then they try it and they don't get any kills. Fuck is this guy going? Okay.
These easy maps. See enemy, shoot enemy.
I'm actually surprised. Oh. Oh.
Oh, the cracks on the ground.
Oh no. I was gonna say, I'm very surprised we're holding them like here in this area. But of course, as I say that, they instantly start taking the area, so never mind. Oh my god, I missed. Okay. Alright, at least I traded with the heavy. I don't like the stickies bouncing when hitting an enemy. Yeah, kinda true. But I guess you could say that, like... What else should happen? Like, I don't know what should happen instead, you know? Do you want the sticky to go through them? Or, like, stick to them? But then, like, sticking them would be weird, right? Because, like... I don't know, it's just kind of weird to, like, stick stickies on people, isn't it? Might be, like, bad for gameplay. I feel like bouncing off is, like, the most, like, quote-unquote, like, realistic, like...
Heavy left side.
Likely.
Stop moving.
Where's that heavy? What do you mean? What heavy?
Most realistic, like, logical solution to it.
Beat his ass.
Like, maybe you can have stickies explode on contact too, but then, I don't know, you're giving demo, like, so many explode on contact explosives, like, kinda insane. Sticky a friendly enemy, walk around and blow up. Well, I mean, you say easily, but it's not really that easy. Like, most people wouldn't... Like, it would be funny for, like, one, like, griefing... Oh, oh my god. It'll be funny for, like, one, like, hee trolling video, but then... It's, I don't know, it's like the videos of people killing enemy spines because their friend is on the other team. Like, it doesn't happen that often, besides, like, YouTubers doing it for the funny video thing.
Spy demo on trucks. Spy spawn.
Spy scout.
Behind you, behind you.
It's okay, he sucks at market gardener.
He got me earlier, so I can't really say that.
Oh no.
I have to fuck you back.
I think it would be cool if a sticky gun that can stick to players on both teams. I mean, honestly, it would be useless most of the time, I think.
What?
Like, it would be funny if you had a friend who would, like, go sticky jumper and, like, suicide bomb. But... Yeah, I don't know, it'd be kinda useless, I think. Okay. Well, if I try to use my crits.
Cheaters, don't full send it, don't full send it! Yo, you full sent it.
You made a plugin that makes
Okay,
stickies stick to people once?
So just basically suiciding.
Interesting.
Okay. We need a medikit last though.
I spawn in 2 seconds. I got you.
Okay, sounds good.
You're
trade,
really
bro.
turn around.
Calm down, man, calm down. Oof.
What, we're winning? We're winning?
Wait, what?
Are we winning?
Wait, what the fuck has happened? Did you guys cap it?
None of them know.
They might have.
I saw the cart doing this weird thing. I don't know if they...
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. Was anyone paying attention to the payload HUD? Was someone actually pushing
There
it?
we go, backwards.
I saw the cart do this weird, like, backward slide thing, so I don't know if it was like, glitched.
It's like
That was really weird.
Or something.
Is my mic working now?
No.
Bad
No.
trigger. Apparently someone capped it, so I think false
I can't hear
alarm.
you.
I don't think that was an
Train
epic
is not working.
source engine bug.
Forward train. Pain train, more like pain, because I feel pain every day inside.
That is only
Try not
the
to feel
600th time we've heard that joke. Congratulations.
Okay, I'll try better. Pain, more like pain.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Sorry man, that last match was just too much.
3, 2,
I'm gonna go medic because I suck at this game. Medic's the only thing you can play.
Wait a second, but you're not playing meta. Oh, you switched.
Yeah, I just switched. Oh, Devil Man coming after me.
That guy has 5 points.
I always like to
For
think
the
I'm best
entire
friends with
game.
the person I'm healing.
Unfortunate.
Squad behind us.
Let me get that 450, man. Let me get that 450. Thank you.
Well, I tried my best to use my trick. Were you watched it? A scout cat? Oh, I see. Okay. Why are there so many depth textures? Because this is a map in development.
Alright.
See, I helped you put 2 and 2 together there.
Why did you kill him?
You're
I was
welcome.
getting oversells on him, man.
Oh, I couldn't save you from a huntsman arrow.
This map is actually pretty cool though. It's a, you have to cap this point for the cart to come out, and then you push the cart. Kind of like that Overwatch
It
thing.
makes heavy just not find the way when you verse a good huntsman player.
Oh, so I should turn down voice.
Hitbox needs to be fixed, not the huntsman.
Yeah,
a bit
that's what I
loud.
mean. Yeah, I think that would be a really good fix. Just fixing the huntsman itself.
Yeah.
Flogs,
Maybe shoot 2 arrows instead of 1.
Spy scout, spy scout.
Orange default textures orange? No, it's never been.
Cancelled.
I mean, it's one of the depth textures available for people to use, but there's always been like multiple depth textures you can use. Do you really think it makes sense that like when they're prototyping tf2 and like making maps, like all the maps had to be just orange? Like, I don't know, I feel like that kind of doesn't make sense, does it? Obviously they would have like a bunch of like different colors or like textures, right? So you can like distinguish things, right?
Who wants it?
Kill the pig!
Okay.
What characters do I like to play besides demo? I basically only really play demo and soldier. Because I like shooting projectiles. I can play other classes like med and like scout. I'm like okay at pyro. I can like passively play engineer. And I'm pretty awful at like heavy and spy, I think. Oh, I should have. Okay, you were.
Blue team, let's go.
I should have dropped down. There's a tunnel there. I could have saved myself. I didn't need to die here.
Who we are.
So we tell them we are blue team.
Yes. Get in the team spirit, guys. It'll help us win.
Hoorah, hoorah.
Woohoo, I'm the right color.
Whoa.
Whoa.
We live in a society.
Come here.
Am I right, fellas, or am I right?
We live in a society where red...
No, the cow mangler.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I don't think that's pretty based.
Dude, that heavy moves so fast. What is it? I can't even imagine what you might have seen, but like, I don't know. Was it a heavy with its like gloves of running urgently out?
Cry.
Oh, I've fallen.
And you can't get it.
Dude, Chinook, I hear you making fun of
Oh, there's a
Josie
heavy
on
coming from
stream.
the left. There's a heavy coming from the right.
Hey.
Oh my god, no. Alright, I killed him.
What do you say? He's talking smack.
It's mildly salvaged.
Thank you.
I really should just ignore this guy. I don't think he's ever gonna be able to kill me.
You're medics, go fucking.
Kind of like a waste of ammo.
I'm a medic and I'm at the front lines. Everyone else is
I
just
got him.
Spawn. I don't know what they're doing.
Hello, sir.
Oh, he just went for me.
Some of them have hammered you their
I forgot I had
references, yeah.
Uber shot. I should have used it.
Perhaps.
Kind of hilarious to imagine a world where every in-dev TF2 map must use orange. How would Hammer even know your map is in-dev? Doesn't that just mean like every map ever has to use orange textures only? Because every map started as being in-dev, right? Technically, no map is ever finished in TF2. They can always be in constant development and like updated.
Go away, go away, go away, go away.
Ooh, he got the smoke. He got this.
Oh, he jumped out of here. Didn't even notice that.
Because that's flame flames.
Good thing I put all those billions of stickies down for that rocket jumper guy. Dude, they don't even have a sentry gun. How come we haven't been pushing?
Try defending the objective.
Dude, spy ready.
Flash me, I'm on fire, flash me!
He's in the car.
I think we suck at this game, guys. We're losing. Oh wait, no. Are we winning all of a sudden? Oh, we're winning now. Never mind.
Called orange box for a reason. He's onto something. What are my thoughts on tf2 S2? One of these streams, I'm going to just do a document writing stream where I like write an extensive FAQ on like every on all of the new common questions I get. Before I used to be like, what class do you main? Do you really program? And then now it's turned into like, if it's not Valve and like bots, then it's about mods. I mean, tf2 S2 is cool. I don't have anything else to say about it. Like, it's great. I hope it works out for them.
Nice.
I'm not sure how many people would like adopt it and like, you know, like play it as the main game. I mean, Sandbox isn't like coming out for like a long time too, it seems, or like the release date on that is like uncertain. And like who knows how good the S2 developers are too. Like, I don't know if they're very competent.
I have Uber, so don't worry.
Okay.
Oh my
But
God.
I mean, yeah, I don't have anything to say. I just hope it like goes well. It would be cool to have, you know, different options for different people. Imagine if someone made a brand which had merch
What's up?
products printed of depth textures. Doesn't Tyler Victor do that?
Team, great job.
I'm pretty sure I've seen him make like, what was it, like sweaters of the missing texture thing? I think someone has done that before. But on that note, I have like thought of like making merch before, but I don't think I've had any like, I don't think I've been struck with any good ideas yet, so I haven't done anything.
What's going on, guys? I'm very proud of you guys.
What?
Actually, I'm curious. I'm gonna throw this question out there. I mean, I can't really give you any info, like, cause I really don't know anything myself. But if I made merch, would you guys like consider buying it? I feel like it's like a question you guys kind of really answer, because there's just like not enough context, right? It's just like, oh, I guess we just assume that the merch is well designed and it looks good, or like whatever.
No.
I think it would probably be like things to do with the channel though. You know, an idea I had was to make a shirt out of like every video, you know? Like, make like icons and like symbols that kind of like represent it, so you can like wear your favorite video. Which I think might be kind of interesting.
Pyro can shoot multiple people at once. Heavy can only shoot one person.
There's a very slight
That's not
difference.
true.
I mean, it's pretty true.
It's funny but true.
Because most people
Pyro
use
is
the
more
tongue
suicidal.
Guys, we should capture the last control point.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, I felt spied into this.
Sorry guys, I got tired of
If it actually looks well designed. The design should be based on my YouTube thumbnails. I mean, it could, it doesn't have to. That is a possible idea. I think it'll be interesting if I did go through with the video thing, because then it'll be like an indicator of like which video people hold very fondly in their eyes. You know what I mean? Like maybe I don't know. Like, I think it'll be interesting to see if people would be like, oh, or like to see like, oh yeah, people buy the shirt that commemorates the video about the heavy being invisible the most or something. You know, that'll be interesting to see. You are on the shirts? That's actually something I don't want to do though. The thing I hate the most about like nerd merch or like YouTuber merch or whatever, when they just put their fucking logo on it, or like some of the dumb shit like that, you know? Just like, why would I want to wear your logo out in public? Like, it's fucking, like, actually just incredibly stupid, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to fucking wear a shirt outside that says Markiplier on it, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I think it's cooler when it's like, I don't know, it's basically just like the YouTuber making a fashion line. I think those make the most sense, you know.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I feel like what's cooler is if the design is kind of like low-key, and then people can and then like if someone recognizes you off of it, that's like more special, right? But then if I plaster it with like tf2 symbols and I write like tf2 on it and like whatever, then like it's kind of lame, but people will be like, oh, you play tf2, oh, I used to play that as a kid, it's kind of cool, and you're just like,
You're screaming in blue screen.
you know.
I'm very scared.
It's just like one guy.
But I think someone said that they don't really like buy merch. I haven't really bought merch myself either. But I feel like that's more on like people making like shitty designs. I actually kind of hate that like some of the TF2, like a lot of the TF2 merch I've seen like from YouTubers or like whatever, like they make it like too overly TF2, you know what I mean? Like I can't go outside wearing a shirt of a sniper rifle, you know what I mean? It's just, you just look fucking absolutely deranged, right? Like, or like, you know, people will make like a shirt of like the medigun and with like the heal beam and stuff, and it just looks so weird, you know? Because the designs are like always shitty, yeah.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, tonight's gonna be
How many
a
heavies?
good night.
2.
TF2 merch has potential, but it looks more like art. Yeah.
Must be insane.
Do you guys remember those like old Valve made merch? There's like, for example, like a shirt of like they made like a shirt of like a demo, I think, of like the demo man. And I think that's also just like so weird. It's just like, I don't want to wear a shirt of this cartoon character. Like, I don't know, I guess in some ways it's kind of okay, because people will wear shirts of like, oh, like Rick and Morty or something, but like, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of cringe, isn't it? Like, I don't want to wear a shirt with like this scout, and like even if it's like, you know, drawn in like a cartoon, it's like well drawn or whatever. It's just like, it's just weird, you know. Style of my editing, but just spice stuff to be even more visually appealing. Yeah, I think you guys might not know, but I've actually designed shirts before. But not in like a capacity I'm very proud of. I did some I did a few like Danny t-shirts when I was working with him. The one I actually am kind of proud of, I don't know if anyone here would ever know what I'm talking about, but like when Froyo was going to like one of the I-series lands, we made like a Froyo tech t-shirt that was like circular, and they had like the American flag on it. I thought that one was pretty cool. I feel like that kind of like gets away as being like some sort of like, I don't know, like USA like sports team kind of thing, and it's kind of like okay that way. Maybe I should look for a picture of it. I don't know how I would find it though. Alright, I'm gonna try Google and see if I can find it. I really don't know if I can though. Also, my hard drive like exploded. Well, it didn't explode. Sorry, it like died a while ago. So I don't know if I can bring up the design in Photoshop. Fuck. Alright, I don't want to waste too much time on it trying to find it.
Don't worry.
Brawl? Do you have a blaster with Brawl Mario? Yeah, that sounds extremely cringe.
Uncle Dane's here?
Stylized
What's going on?
TF2 maps?
There's no way Banny's here?
Maybe.
Oh my god. Oh shit, I got him! I got Lesbian Sonic!
Kind of wholesome
Lesbian
games.
shit? No way!
I'll put you on a lesbian part outside. Yeah, I really don't understand the people who would like wear like Zelda shirts outside or something, you know? It's just like really like I don't know. It feels weird. It seems very weird.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized I think I have a copy of the shirt design in like an Immigrant album. I should go look for that. Alright, I'm gonna go die and look for it. Alright. I'm alt tabbing. I should switch to the other Chrome account. Dude, Immigrant is so hard to use. Dude, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure I had it in like an album or something, but then... Oh, wait. Alright, I think I'm on the right track. I think I can find it. I would show you guys like what I'm looking at, but there's like a bunch of private things here that I really cannot show. Oh, I found it. Yeah, I found it. Alright, here you go. This is the design I made. I mean, I don't have it as like a shirt, but I made this for some Froyo like Insomnia like international LAN event. And I think this one looks pretty good. I like it. Alright. Show and tell finished.
The soldier's like 20 health. There you go, you got him. Get on cart, we're pushing ahead.
One problem with making design styles to use a minimum amount of colors as possible, otherwise the price goes up dramatically. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but I mean it sounds kind of right. So I guess I suppose that might be a problem. Jesus Christ.
I don't like having my knees broken by a box when I get out of the tunnel.
Not enough stars, to be honest. He asked me to put 6, because it was like 6 players on a team. That wasn't my decision. I don't have the full creative control of the shirt design at the time, unfortunately. Are you... Tommy, are you looking at it thinking that like, oh, this idiot doesn't even know how many stars on the American flag? The thing with making high quality prints is that they use a single each color. Okay. I mean, perhaps. I'm not very well versed in shirt design things, so I would assume you're right or something like that. Fuck. Dude, how are we... my team is getting, like, fucking dicked on right now, but, like, they're not pushing the card. This is very weird.
Oh yeah, go replace it.
Femboy? Oh. They're being inspired by the one guy who joined that first called Chinese Chauvinist, and now they're all... Dude, what is this? Dude, my team is so fucked. I can't even kill the heavy.
Man.
You know, maybe we could have held that auto point if I didn't have to AFK for so long. Let's just pretend it's that. Oh wait, this team also had its own minutes, huh? Oh, someone just split. Cringy things become a lot less cringy if you the person or not? What on earth are you talking about? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with your statement, but I don't understand what you're responding to or the context of your statement or... Like, what you're... Yeah, what are you... What are you talking about?
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
I mean, if you're trying to say that, like, a degree of how we perceive people depends on the person's, like, confidence and, like, how they like execute their cringe action. Yeah, you know, that's true. You know, perception is dependent on the person after all.
Oh,
there isn't necessarily like an objectively cringe way. Wanting to wear stuff that seems cringe.
Guys, I think we're gonna die.
Oh, well, I mean, to that point, that's really just psychological. It's just that, like, yeah, I don't want to, like, wear things that I personally deem cringe.
How about you switch to engineer and stop yelling?
You should engineer yourself now.
No.
I'm gonna Uber you.
Hello.
See, y'all are arguing about fucking engineers, and I'm just pushing a car.
Oh my god, that pipe nearly hit him.
What's in...
Feel the heavy.
Is that a computer science major?
Fuck.
What? We just got hit by that.
No, that's not a computer science.
You're saying that if you're hot or at least confident you can pull anything off? Can you pull off an alien invasion? If there was an alien who came down from Mars and then he like shapeshifted into like an extremely hot like human male or female, do you think that like our leaders would just let them start extracting Earth's resources and then killing all of us or something?
Your head's gonna fall off.
Oh. Which one?
Oh, the one where the Adam's apple is?
Oh god.
Also, actually, yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think that guy is right. If you're like extremely handsome and you like just set up and you just like at the end of the exam, you just start clapping, you just stand up and you're like, guys, you know, good luck out there. We really are one of the hardest working classes or like groups of people or like whatever. Like, there's no way to make a speech like after an exam where like you don't even expect it to, like no one even knows or whatever. Or like if you start singing like fucking, I don't know, like or if you start doing like a Lord of the Rings speech or something, like I don't know if there's any way to not be cringe. You can see people laughing at it.
That works. I'll take that.
Yeah, actually that's kind of true. If he has enough confidence, like in self belief, just pure like fucking.
Wait, red team defends the bomb. Blue team pushes the bomb.
Just yeah, I guess I can see it. Like if they're like truly completely confident in themselves.
So snipers to have.
Red, come dance with me.
But I don't know who would be like
Bruh.
pure Giga chatting. I feel like at that point it's kind of like you're unironically like clinically delusional, aren't you? If you think that like it's okay to do that, and you're just confident people won't like speak out against you or something, or like won't think you're weird. Oh, okay. I killed a spy. Why did he jump on the heavy? Well, cause first of all, the medic is very mobile, so it's like hard to always kill him. But also, the heavy is the one killing people. In some ways, the medic doesn't really matter because he can't like stop your team from pushing. He can only assist his team from pushing. If you have 5 heavies and 4 medics, and you kill all the heavies, the 4 medics are absolutely useless. There's no point killing the medics in some situations.
They over that spawn.
Confidence is low delusion. That's actually kind of a funny way to think about it, that confidence is really just about deluding yourself.
What? That does that much damage? I didn't realize.
Oh my god, you're gone. And she's building a sentry. No!
I guess in some ways, because like you can never be like 100% certain of anything in life. That like you're always like deluding yourself, right? Because you can't do something and be certain that like people won't like react badly. Like you can only be like confident. You can only be like mostly sure that people won't freak out, right? I guess it's possible that like every time you say hi to someone on the street, that like there's like a 1% chance that they just like, I don't know, they freak out on you.
Does this guy have a nebula wrench?
Run, Chinese shooting. No!
Lots of bad guys over there.
Between based and depletion.
There's a spy somewhere.
He's dead.
Good.
Holy shit, happy Halloween jump scare.
Oh no, I have nothing. But I'm the YouTuber, so I must be Ubered.
I'm shouting. You're shouting.
Okay, well it worked out. No.
Trick steps by. Get him. Behind us.
Okay, Kami, what about this? Can confidence get you out of a lawsuit or like a problem as a witness? If you confidently tell the witness that like you didn't, if you, if you say someone punched you and then you Photoshop images of it, and then you confidently proclaim that like the photos weren't photoshopped, and then they send in a witness or like an expert witness in forensics, data science, and computer science or something like that. And then they're like, yes, you almost 100% edited the photos. In fact, we have a video of you doing it. Do you think confidence would save you there? just lying like to the bitter end. I didn't edit it. I guess in that sense, maybe you could like maybe you could plead insanity. Fuck.
There's a sentry gun to the left of the cart.
Insanity plea, yeah. I think you would call that fraud? No, we're talking about like if confidence can truly save you from everything. And I'm just thinking about stupid situations where like, no matter how confident you are, you can't escape justice or, you know, repercussions or whatever.
You fucking Chad, what the fuck?
Stop trying to build sentries here, what's wrong with you? Fuck.
He's insane.
My client clearly stated he's dead ass.
It's a panic sentry, that's what they call it.
Many people can be convinced like that. I mean, yeah, outside of like a court of law where everything is like very meticulously built, proven and like built upon with like solid foundations, with, like whatever claim you make. In real life, a lot of people, yeah, you could say dumb things and people like wouldn't care enough to fact check you. Is there anyone here who watches Miskiff? The Miskiff stream sort of like gang community, they had like an in-joke about like there's no Uber in Kansas, and then like people can like you can effortlessly if you one of you should actually do it. Go to a bar and tell a random person that, hey, did you hear? I learned this the other day. There's no Uber in Kansas. They wouldn't question you about it.
On my console, so
like, yeah, I know what you're saying. It's definitely true. You can just say things, and people like. I don't know. But maybe it's just that like you're making a claim that's so like benign that they won't ever expect you to like lie about it because there's no reason to, and that's kind of like a different thing. I thought you might have he might be slow on the draw and not react quickly enough to kill me with the stickies.
I didn't need your help, you know.
Go for it.
Sigafu programmed Grinder? Wait, is that true? I didn't know that. Wait, what the fuck? Is that why he's fucking loaded? Does he have like 50% in Grinder and he's just... That would explain a lot. That would explain a whole lot, and also why he's just vaguely a programmer.
I owe you my life.
Oh, fuck, it's France! France has been defeated.
How low are you, Mez?
Sometimes though it helps to lie enough for them not to tell. Gaslighting is not very cool.
Yeah, the med I was chasing.
Oh, were you the pyro?
No, I was the NG, bro.
NG.
I didn't even
Help, I'm on fire.
on,
Save
like,
me.
geez, like,
Thank you.
I'm silently
Telling people this for years to feel so humble. Wait! Oh no, that was a lie! Fuck.
There's a scout in the cubby.
Scout.
Hi.
Do you think if we try to spread the rumor that Gabe's working on like brain-computer interfaces because he wants like VR porn, that people would like spread the rumor and believe it? Even though there's like no basis for it? Maybe people would just spread it because it's just funny and they hope it somehow is true. Even though it's probably not true. Or like, I don't know.
There's an Uber.
Go, go!
Everyone run! Fucking caver.
Caber man. Can we have a nice spacing, please?
Dude, kill this guy. Alright.
Oh my god.
Four medics
You mother...
in one spot.
What?
What's going on, guys? We all gonna heal this one heavy.
Motherfucker.
We're doing a little trolling.
How can we not push?
No, that's how you play TF2.
Red team, we are just throwing the game for fun, but when we get serious, you're gonna lose.
Are we gonna get serious
Cody,
though?
Cody, come with me, Cody. Oh,
I
believe
don't
me
know
when
if
I
we're
see
ever gonna
you.
get serious.
Right side, right
Hey,
side,
I'm
right side.
here. Give me
Right
the
side,
Uber
Cody,
charge,
spy.
please.
Are we going left side or right side? I have no clue what's going on. I don't even know this map. I'm overcharging you, use your stickies. Oh man, they just got demolished.
Bro, get that teleporter up.
Really wish I knew how to use the cannon. I knew that was
I
gonna
just got
happen.
sniped, that's very fun.
Why is there
This map has horrible
Why is there a sentry
spawns.
behind the sentry? What?
There's a sentry.
Why is there a sentry?
The ultimate strat.
What is going on here?
Oh, this map is horrible spawns.
There's a spy near the teleporter.
No.
The exit of the
Nowhere.
teleporter, watch out guys. Oh, there's a suicide bomber
They
after
have a
me.
teleporter behind us. They have a teleporter behind us. It's confirmed. Got the teleporter.
No, he's too fast. I'm slightly slower than the engineer, so I can't really. Oh my god! Oh my god!
What's going on? Murder.
Sometimes you can articulate a lie by the basic and bare bones information or context someone has on a subject. Like if I were to tell you that in Brazil, cops use water buffaloes to chase criminals, do I believe it? I mean, no, that's insane. There's absolutely no way. Maybe if you specified like rural Brazil, but not even like water buffaloes, that'd be like horses or something. I don't think you can like. I really doubt water buffaloes have any like
Get him away from me!
equestrian value. You know?
You fuckhead!
Spice Gun.
That's actually true, they do. There's absolutely no way.
Can we hear
I wouldn't believe there's water buffaloes in Brazil. Yeah, there's no way. Fuck you. There's no way that's true.
Oops, I'm not even healing you, sorry.
We're with Sonic, we can't.
But you can also, I mean, that's probably something you can do to like have a collection of like very unbelievable truths to justify an unbelievable lie. Like, did you know that, you know, there's no Uber in Kansas and in California, you have to sign a waiver on every Uber trip?
Alright.
Maybe
Come on,
just
guys.
deleted the enemy team.
Or something like that.
He's actually a powerful man.
Leading not enough.
You know,
I feel like
cement
Chris Heavy
weapons
is a
guy,
lot
okay?
better than Overt
He
Heavy.
has a lot of weapons.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Keep doubling down on it.
Keep
And
down.
plans down.
Spy
The
behind
same
you.
pyro keeps getting in the same spot.
I guess it depends on how much other person has like any idea. Like I feel like I wouldn't believe you no matter how hard you try to double down.
I'm gonna follow you, Jodo Heavy.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're gonna die, but why not?
I'm gonna die in style.
Secure the perimeter. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Okay guys, you're legally obligated to pub push. It's 60 seconds left.
Come push!
You're also legally obligated to not listen to.
No!
Wait, you have it? Alright.
You're legally obligated
Please,
to
no,
not
you gave it to the
publish
wrong
this.
guy.
Heavy and immediately die.
Go Rambo mode!
Putting a sentry at the last point.
Charge!
Oh, I just got capered. Still alive though.
Get in there, Tony.
Dude, this. Okay, whatever.
Pushing!
No.
I fell in the hole.
Nice.
Up push.
Buffalo Police Force.
Damn. GG.
I really do not believe you. There's no way. How? Brazil Water Buffalo. Wait, it auto completed. There's no way. You're like Buffalo soldiers. Military police mounted on gigantic water buffalo. For the streets. I mean, it's kind of for tourism, isn't it? Then. This must be for like just for show. It's just for tourism. To soften image, Brazilian police ride in top horned beasts. Oh, it's from Reddit. I bet that's where you got it from, huh? The experiment is if you'll be able to convince us there's no experiment. I'm literally playing on the stock public tf2 server. There really is no experiment. But on that note, you guys should totally join
I'm just committing one
the server. Join the Discord and populate the server.
Most balanced.
Oh yeah, also, I remember I wanted to respond to this question. Someone asked me when I was gonna end my stream.
To exploit the rank system. All you gotta do is keep
What's the next map? I'll decide on that. Blast Pit? Okay, I'm probably gonna end the stream after this map then. Maybe if I lose Barn Blitz and I'll get salty and I wanna play again, then I'll keep going. But I'm probably gonna be done here. I don't wanna get too late, I wanna go to sleep.
Because gaming. Who's gonna do it?
Oh my god, the voices are so loud.
I love gaming. I totally do.
Guys, should we go to everyone to be quiet? Start whispering.
How do I whisper?
Are you guys staying hydrated? You know I can't stay hydrated, right? Ever since that incident on stream. I wonder if anyone here remembers it. Or if anyone here is like from that stream. I kinda doubt it, because I usually stream like European time, so like most of you guys are probably like Americans. The Pistons. Well, it doesn't count if you say it, Kat, because you're literally on like every single stream somehow.
Yo, I betrayed, bro.
It says you have 0% for scout.
Yeah, like seeing if you just have to spy one.
What does it say? We have 0.
I thought I heard a sentry gun. I guess it went down. And then like a bunch of shit happened and oh, it's right there. Ah. The fucking bush sentry actually worked.
No. They're gonna over here, so we can just wait. Oh,
I thought I was an old European guy for some reason. I don't know, I feel like maybe you haven't spoken to many Asians, maybe? I feel like my voice is like, even though I have like American or like, yeah, I think both will say I have like American pronunciation of words. Even though I have that, I feel like can tell that I'm like Asian by the way my voice sounds, right? It's just kind of like different. But maybe I don't really know myself because I like grew up in Hong Kong, so I could tell if someone sounds Asian, or like they have like an Asian voice, so to speak. Inferno guy? Okay, cool.
Fucking France. Oh wait, I can't jump with that. What am I doing?
Okay, as soon as I think about it. But I've been thinking, I feel like the more I play on the server, the more tempted I am to like actually learn more of Hammer and then like edit or like fix maps. Or like actually just make one of my own. I feel like I'm gonna like eventually like get tired of like not knowing how to make your own maps and just do it. Alright, whatever. That's at least some progress to take down the dispenser. Oh, we're actually capping the point too. Oh, never mind.
Cody, I'm here.
You can't tell the difference. I see.
I was waiting for heavy. I'm like, yep.
It's more polite. No. I meant in the way they sound.
There's a sentry out there, so
I feel like there's a thing as like Asian voice. But yeah, I don't know. I think like I'm just like extra sensitive to it because I like grew up in that environment. I can tell. But yeah, I feel like there's like certain words like, you know how they make fun of like Asians for not being able to like what's it called, pronounce R's very well, right? But I feel like I can't even do it very well. Like I feel like personally I can't even like really articulate the difference between like something is three and there's three things. like, I don't know. Maybe I just have a speech impediment too. But I have noticed that I personally am very shit at pronouncing certain things. Like, no matter how hard I try. So that's kind of why I feel like there might be such thing as like just like Asian voices, you know? Now, like, no matter what you do, you just can't pronounce certain things very well.
Please don't.
There's like a subtle difference. Maybe. I don't want to. I don't want it to be like I'm like confirmation biasing you guys though, like making you guys see something that isn't there.
Damn, Sonic fucking died.
40% people from Hong Kong mainland.
That's what happened. He died to my
I was gonna make fun of you because I was like, yeah, that's basically all of China. But then I suppose they could be like Koreans or like Japanese people. So yeah, I took a point. Yeah. God damn it, man.
My teleporter?
Speaking of Asians, I think it's very funny. I think like mainlanders and Hong Kong people are like kind of low-key Asians, and I think like Japanese people are kind of like low-key as well. But I think it's kind of funny how Korean people always fit like a very predictable mold. Like they all have like circular glasses, they all have their bowl cut. Like I think it's kind of interesting how like Asians are kind of similar but not at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, cause it's not even like there's much overlap, you know what I mean? Like the trend to like do bowl cut and like circular glasses or whatever doesn't even like, what's it called? It doesn't really show up in other Asian like ethnicities or like races, you know what I mean? Like none of the, there's not even like there's not even like close to any degree of like overlap in like. It's like Chinese people absolutely do not do bowl cuts, and so do like Japanese people. It's like such a stark. It's kind of like a stark difference. Kind of different in an East Asian way, yeah. I just think it's I just think it's interesting how there's like the degree to which there's no overlap. You know what I mean? Like if you imagine like the Venn diagram, like the middle part would be like. Very sparse, you know, between, for example, like Koreans and like the other Asians, and it's kind of just like there kind of isn't like a really reason for it, you know. Kind of interesting to think about. Kind of just like, I don't know, like culture, or yeah, I don't know, I can't explain it. You live in China, just a few bowl cuts here. Well, yeah, I'm not saying there's absolutely no bowl cuts. Like I've seen them myself when I grew up in Hong Kong, but I was just saying that like in some characteristics of some Asians have like absolutely like no overlap of other Asians. You know what I mean? Like for example, like Japanese people are like very distinct in that like they like to bow and they're like very like quote unquote performative of their like respect and whatever.
Hey Peter. Hey Peter. Hey Lois. Hey Lois.
Where did that guy go? Yeah, I'm gonna assume he died. I don't have time to chase him down. Fuck. Oh, I lived. I can't believe I lived. Have any of you played like Hearthstone back into the day? And there's that guy who comes out after like a paladin secret to like defend a minion, and then if he survives, his attack sound is like, oh my god, I lived, or something.
My feet were sore for the rest of the day, let me tell you that.
Also, speaking of Hearthstone, I wonder if there's anyone here who were around for the what I feel like is like Twitch glory days, from my perspective. I feel like I kind of miss old Twitch, where it was like, you know, Like Hearthstone was like the popular game. Was like the Twitch meta, and all the memes and shit.
Absolutely delicious.
I imagine unless they're more well off, most Asian people just get a buzz cut. There's always just kind of a buzz cut. I think that's very regional. I don't really see most people where I grew up do that kind of stuff.
Of course you don't microwave a salad.
Do Northrend expand? I don't think anything in Hearthstone was ever called Northrend. Like any expansion was ever called that.
Please. Feel like breathing down my neck and then you. Oh no, Trey, Sonic, no!
Oh no, I have to save our men. Alright.
Oh, it's so brutal!
Oh no, fuck, I really wanted to kill that engineer. I'm kinda disappointed I missed. No, imagine if that lamp could be stood on, and I just did like the most fucking epic surf.
You know, anyone want some tasty, delicious bologna sandwich?
Oh no!
The one with the Death Knights? Oh, that's pretty recent. But I was kind of more talking about like the launch and like the first 2 expect. Arsenal was during the massive TCG era. You guys remember when people constantly did like Pokemon card openings and that was like the fad? Kind of funny how it kind of like faded away so quickly. Especially because like during the height of it, all the streamers were like, "We love Pokemon. You know, we're just opening these extremely expensive boxes for no particular reason because we really just love. We really just want to get a Charizard."
I just rebounded my jump key.
And we like Charizard, not really particularly because of its value or anything. Oh, he's gone.
Okay, guys, 7 minutes.
You actually like playing it? Interesting. You're like a rare species. Swear to God, I haven't seen anyone who actually knows how to play the fucking Pokemon card game. Everyone just collects it because it's like, yo, Paul, is Pikachu on a piece of cardboard? Fuck. I should go up the left side. It's the same as TF2 crates? No, I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure people buy TF2 hats because they personally find it aesthetically pleasing or whatever. Like I don't think it's that.
Can I go into creative mode? Yeah.
I don't think you can really relate it to like Pokemon trading cards.
I made him pop. Get away from
Though
me.
I think you could say that like, okay, I think like you could say it relates for the people who like specifically for the people who like collect like similar types of things, like people who collect like all the unusuals for like a specific hat or something. Then I think
Thank you.
you could maybe draw a comparison there. How does you play Pokemon?
You have Shonik, my bro. You got a carry here.
I mean, I have wasted thousands of hours playing TF2 back in Asia, so I mean, I understand the playing a niche game kind of feel.
Guys, how am I getting stabbed right out of this?
I think it's whack that people do videos or streams just for the content of them doing some fad. Makes me feel like they're sort of a seasonal job they have to do. That is an interesting way to view it. I didn't ever think people would like care about it that much. But yeah, it is true. Yeah, I do think it's kind of cheap when like people jump on like the Fortnite bandwagon and then it was like Among Us and then it was all that shit. I think I respect like the variety streamers on Twitch who play things that are like truly variety, not just like what's in the go. I think that's pretty respectable. Everyone wants to play with a new toy. Yeah, I mean that is true. At the same time, like you can't just say that like fan chasers are entirely bad. But at the same time, the people who do it like really like transparently that they're just in it for the money, that shit kind of sucks. Like I think like the most recent example is like Valorant, you know, because it's kind of like a popular Twitch game. and like a lot of people who play it like are clearly like dog shit at that kind of game, and I feel like they kind of don't enjoy it, you know. Like there's like people who usually play Animal Crossing suddenly go and play Valorant. Like okay, XQC moment. Well, I think that's slightly different, unless you mean XQC when he got into like Among Us or whatever. But like XQC started as a professional Overwatch professional Overwatch player, right? So like, you know, I feel like him playing FPS games isn't that weird.
I'm about to say.
And it's not like he's gonna play tf2. He's not gonna grow his stream doing that, right?
I'm gonna say the Among Us word. No. Sus.
You only watch German recap videos? You know what I think is so funny? That there's like an ecosystem of Germa highlighters. That's the funniest shit ever, dude. Before it was like, what was his name? Super Daza or something? He was the one making all the like the up-to-date highlights and shit. And then now it's like Chauti. And soon Chauti will be consumed by second Germa. And it'll be someone else taking up the mantle.
How did that even happen? I killed you.
I'm really seeing most Valorant players are either casual in the FPS genre or CSGO players. I just think like, I don't know, Valorant is hard to get into because it's like, it's still kind of hardcore, you know? I think what I hate the most about Valorant is the no respawning mechanic. Like I know why they do it and I get it, like it's fine. They can fucking, you know, have their like hardcore FPS shooter kind of thing and have fun. But, you know, it kind of sucks.
Yo, where? Yo, guys, check out my.
Daz still does it. You should check out Cheltie. CHELTIE. He's the one I've been watching. He does the recaps pretty quick, and I think he does it pretty well.
Yeah,
he kind of just like cuts. He doesn't do anything special, which I admire. I think there's something to be said. Like, all right, I'm gonna admit that I do watch VTuber clips, like sometimes. The thing I hate about those people is that they overcomplicate the fuck out of it. Like, we just want to see the streamer doing funny things and like, you know, moments we missed, or like a funny story they talked about. You don't have to give us the funny, the vine boom, the fucking zoom ins, the stupid like rain black and white overlay, or like, you know, cut to some meme on TikTok, or do the stupid like the dial-up sound when someone is like taking a long time to say something because they're thinking. Or like, you know, there's like so many like tropes there that are so predictable and so boring, you know. Like I wish, I don't know, I kind of just want it to be simple. Just don't add anything. You don't need to add anything, you know.
Halloween, what the hell, man?
Grandma feels like the kid that laughs. Okay. Grandma feels like that kid that laughs when getting notably picked on by other people, eventually getting into harsher stuff. I don't know what you're really saying. Flash jump to an odd spot on the map just because you could. Yeah, I can't say I haven't ever done that. Yeah, I understand the impulse. Sometimes you just want to be in the funny spot. They have a heavy fucking disliking us, god damn it. Stream highlights without the meme sprinklers is better, yeah. I heard there's sort of a stock market talk about VTubers on 4chan. What, there's like an imaginary stock market about the VTubers?
No, I don't mean to get on my Vespa.
Oh my god, there's a sniper behind our spawn.
Whoever just keeps charging at us.
The sniper is dead.
Grenade, I respect you, but please.
It's Halloween. He's
Halloween, you
fucking
beautiful bastard. Why? A happy Halloween.
And Jolo.
He is.
But I think he's
Why doesn't my sapper have nebula unusual effect around it?
Type exclamation AV.
I'm the first
Kind of
scout
upset
with
my,
a sapper.
my sapper doesn't have.
Oh no, I hit my microphone, kind of clicked.
Who's this thing is a sapper?
Did you guys hear that? I kind of think you might not, because of the RDX voice filter I was on top.
You get 0 kills.
Would I become a VTuber? No.
Coming for you, buddy.
I mean, do you think I really would if I didn't mind putting on a face cam, like for the way I look?
I like capture the point.
Like if like, you know, I think like I'm not shy to do this, then why would I, you know, be a VTuber?
I can't hit.
Though personally, honestly, it's not really about like confidence or like whatever. I kind of just think that like I personally just like got over the embarrassment of it, or like whatever, the reservations about it, because I think it's like better to just like show yourself, so then you can like connect with your viewers or whatever. That's basically why I do it. I think like VTuber kind of like cuts that off. Yeah. Like it's like a very cheap imitation. I don't feel like it really serves any purpose if you really think about it. Like it's like barely better than having no face cam. But I don't know. I still feel like, I don't know, just showing yourself is better.
I'm on the red team.
At the same time, I don't know. I feel like it's hard to say because there's like genuine problems sometimes with like revealing your identity, right? Like it can be kind of shitty when people like dox you or something. Or like imagine being like PewDiePie. Like every time you go out to the store, you just get like you don't get harassed, but you get like stopped constantly because people like recognize you, right? Just I don't know. Being a celebrity isn't always very nice, but I also think like I don't know, like the VTuber anime avatars are like really lame sometimes.
They do be having a century.
I am.
Want to mask themselves.
Smelly.
Yeah, I can understand it. I still think that like
I was gonna say I'm gonna do
philosophically as like a content creator, you should like learn to get over it though.
How are you?
If there's nothing like dangerous that you're like trying to prevent, you know what I mean? Like if like you're trying to avoid a stalker or something. If you don't really have like I don't know, like a quote unquote real reason to not show yourself, I feel like it's better in the long term to just get over it, you know? Just to separate your streamer. Yeah, also kind of true. Fucking goddamn it. Thoughts on Morbius? I only know it's like a Discord meme, and apparently it's like not a good movie, but I don't know anything else besides that. I don't think people would believe me, but I don't watch any TV shows or movies. I haven't watched one in like fucking absolutely forever. Like, I really don't care. Like, for one, I'm very tired of all of like the Marvel and like DC movies and whatever. Like, all this superhero shit is extremely lame. But even beyond that, I feel like, I don't know, it's just hard to like dedicate yourself to like 2 hours of doing something, to like watch a movie or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's like easier for me psychologically to like piecemeal my 2 hours by like watching a bunch of like 5-minute videos or like watch a stream than watch a movie, you know? I mean, the problem is like the commitment to it, because then like if you're watching a movie, you kind of can't stop, right? Like you kind of have to be there for like the entire like 2 hours to have like a good experience. But like if I'm watching a stream or like a YouTube video, I could stop and just come back whenever I want, right? Or like a stream, there's not really a big impetus to be there the whole time, where you can like leave whenever and kind of whatever. Is he hitting his? I think he was hitting the cardboard box and he was letting his sentry die. That was kind of scary. Holy shit! I have like such TF2 brain. I saw you say Endgame doesn't deserve to be 3 hours, and I wrote Engineer doesn't. And I read Engineer doesn't deserve to be 3 hours, and I got so confused. Do you guys have this problem where like if you're on Google and you're like searching up a problem, you're so used to typing in TF2 and then your problem that your hands just automatically do it? It happens to me a lot. Also, when I type folder, I keep accidentally typing folder because I'm so used to typing soldier. Do you get that issue?
That's 2 centuries. Who was calling spice?
Watching good movies with a friend is very wonderful. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it kind of depends on who they are as well too. But yeah, I generally agree.
He's a spy or a scout.
Pea-brain moments. Dude, the soldier problem is so fucked for me. I can't type folder without automatically doing the IER thing. Hello, Zerd man. Guys, we're losing.
We're dead now.
Guys, I think we lost.
It's not over. We have
Oh my god, is he talking?
I hear the LTC.
Oh no, I probably shouldn't have jumped. I didn't need to jump actually.
True.
Oddly, eerily calm. Alright, I'm glad I didn't get punished for jumping there. We have survived.
Shooting jumping.
What software do I edit on? It's in the FAQ. I don't know if I'll make a video about it. Maybe in like some milestone. Maybe if I get 1 million subs, I'll make a video about my video process. I don't know if I kind of just don't think people are interested in it. You know? Like, I know there's like a lot of people interested in it, but I don't know if there's enough people interested in it, you know? To justify a video. But, yeah, it's in the video description. It's in all of the videos. It's in the FAQ. I use like Adobe Premiere and After Effects. Are you a spy? Why are you doing that, man?
I'm acting. You ruined my acting now. Wait, did you just get a ratio? Dude, I feel bad.
I just ratioed that dude.
Damn. You got a ratio, guys. F in the chat.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey Meg, hey demo.
They're about to over.
Do you think modding stuff into tf2 is hard or just tedious? I saw that you need some C++ scripting for it being hard. What do you mean? Are you talking about like the source code leak? Flash me, god damn it, man.
Real ratio? You wait, so I just ratioed you, I think.
I mean, at that point it's not really modding, it's more just like coding tf2 and C++. I don't know, it just depends on your what's it called? On your competence. I don't think C++ is that hard. It's like, I don't know, I think it's okay. I don't think it's too bad. It doesn't seem too bad from my perspective. I don't know though, I don't think I can really answer this question, because like, I'm too deep into this to give you like a good answer, you know what I mean? Like, I've strayed too far from being a beginner, and my experiences are like, I haven't been a beginner in like forever. You know what I mean? I can't even remember what's it like to be a beginner in some aspects. Like, I can't remember like what it was like starting out like learning After Effects, and like getting over how complicated it is and whatever. Like, there's all the things I cannot, I really just cannot comment on anymore.
I mean, yes. No way. Damn, that dude be a spy though. That was a spy though.
What the fuck?
How come I don't have death animations when I turned them off?
To the choke, man. You got 450.
Oh my god, I nearly predicted it by accident.
No, we gotta eat first. First we eat, then we fight.
No.
Where am I from? I was born in Hong Kong, and then I lived there for 17 years. Or actually it's like 19, 18-ish years, and then I went to school abroad.
Nope. Gotta make that
I don't think it was a
push.
good time for you guys to push, to be honest.
Nah, I think it's a good time to push.
We have 10 centuries, you cannot push this.
Hey, I know first grade math. 10 is not free. I don't get it.
Oh yeah, so what's 10 minus 3?
We weakened their push.
I don't know. Looks like I can't hear you.
Fi is not carrying the team. We're doing it together.
My god, I survived.
Okay.
And you are so cringe, technically speaking. I think people hate to hear it, but you're kind of true. You're kind of right. I think NG maybe should just be a support. Actually, you know what my hot take on tf2 is? I feel like they should implement support weapons for every class. You know.
Big push is coming up.
Like I think it might be very interesting if like every class got like a healer backpack or like a radar or like a what's it called? Yeah, just like an AoE healing backpack or something. You can give up like an important like arsenal of your loadout to like heal your team, AoE or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Card. Holy shit, that was very intense. There's a power behind card. He's in a sneaky cat. Holy shit.
Yes, it was. We almost threw him.
Bye-bye.
Adios. Good night.
Alright, I kind of want to play one more. I'm addicted to TF2. Alright, I'll play one. Oh my god, it's 140. Wait, should I really play one more? For what I have to do tomorrow? I kind of don't have to do anything. I could stream again tomorrow. Or maybe I'll take a break before the collab. Okay. But it's also this map. Fuck, do I want to play another one? I'm very conflicted. Is Gabe just basically the Queen of England to Valve? Sure, dude. Goodbye, cat. Swarmed their building into their last point. Hello, happy Halloween again. Over 800 words for a compulsion to eat dirt. I don't believe you. So actually, maybe. Actually, there probably is like a shit ton of stupid English words just floating around. I kind of don't think that's impossible. You know what? Yeah, maybe. I'll fence it on this one. Perhaps then. Perhaps so. Maybe. 40% of English words came from French.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
40%. It does sound like a real statistic. I suppose so. Why would there be 800? I mean, there's a lot of words out there, man. I don't know. I mean, they're probably counting like old, what's it called? Old, like unused English words too. There's like a lot of like antiquated English. That's technically English. English has existed for a long time. Yeah.
I have returned.
Maybe the guy's using a very loose definition of words too. Maybe it's just like technically true or something. Alright, okay, I think my plan is to stop after this game. Fuck. Latino words get made up by kids or drunken people every time someone coughs. Okay. English is what people use it as. Yeah, I've seen some very odd people argue that like if English is not, if like a word isn't in the oh my god, I can't speak anymore. If a word isn't in the English dictionary, then it's not a real word. But that's not true, right? That's like the dictionary follows people in language rather than the other way around. Like language doesn't follow dictionaries. Oh, he charged me, I didn't see that. Irish didn't invent a single thing for 300 years after the invention of whiskey. I mean, it's hard to invent things. I don't think that's that crazy. Like, there's... As time passes, it becomes harder to invent things too, because there's just more shit done by people. And it becomes harder to do something, like, truly new. What? Oh. Fucking... My soldier just killed me. Very nice. My PHP is with the keyboard cat? No, check the FAQ. My profile picture is from like a comic from like years ago. Okay, whatever. The Irish didn't invent a potato. Yeah, I think we really needed a clarification on that. Thank you. Oh my god, that sentry spot is obnoxious. I have to go up the side. Oh fuck. Fuck, I shouldn't wait for this. This is not worth it.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
The hell is pop push time already? 9 bars. God, someone's come up here. Be so paranoid of this stairwell. Oh my god, please. Oh no, he killed my pyro. No.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Oh, of course. The final 3 seconds. Jesus Christ, the fucking demo knights. Fuck. You should make potato salad with milk or just plain water. Feel like I don't really cook much, or like I don't really cook very complicated things, but if I had to guess, it's probably like milk or something. I feel like water isn't really like, I don't know, water is like tasteless, right? It's like, why would it be like in the recipe? Obviously you have to use water to like cook things sometimes, but... Oh my god, what a pike, man. Banana water? That doesn't exist. You can't have banana water. It's going to like disintegrate in the water, isn't it? I use kitchen oil, cheese water, sandwich water. Say something even dumber. Someone says the moon landing is fake, you say you think the moon is fake. Just out crazy them. That might actually, like, I don't know, gaslight. That you might like lead people down an even deeper rabbit hole. You know, they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, you're right. Wait, the moon probably doesn't even exist. It must be a projection by NASA." Oh my God! I nearly jumped into a pipe. God, there's so much shit to kill. Did my medic die or run away? He's still alive. I assume he ran. Ah. CIA indoctrinated all of us to think the moon is a thing. The world is flat, you think the world exists? Earth is flat, you think the Earth exists? True, true. Though I guess if you say that, like, yeah, the Earth doesn't even exist, you can pretend that you're in a simulation. I guess there's not really any really weird, real way to know one way or another whether we truly are in simulations or not. So that's how you can get away with saying the Earth doesn't exist. Foghorn? Is that hat? Oh my God, he won't save me. Oh well. I hope they can push at least. I actually don't think I'm very helpful here, because the angle to shoot the sticky there, or shoot the sentry there is kind of awkward. I think I'm better off just like stalking people from blocking direction. Frog horn? A horn to summon all the frogs? I've read conspiracy theories about how there's like reptilians living like under the surface of Earth and shit. Which I guess is technically possible. Though quite an odd assumption. Mark Zuck exists. Whenever someone says an outlandish conspiracy to you, you just say, yeah, Mark Zuckerberg exists, and then you just watch them try and put the puzzle pieces together. You don't even know what their shit is about, you suddenly be like, oh my God, you're right. Okay, I need to go find my medic. I'm just like constantly dying. What are you Uber the soldier for? Oh, he's using the DH. Hollow Earth from King Kong is real. I actually haven't watched that movie, I just realized. Possible under the assumption of superhuman pressure and heat resistance. I mean, to be fair though, kinda insane to say to be fair, we're talking about this topic. But I mean, it's not that insane because there's some like weird things that live in deep sea, right? That have to survive like loss of pressure or whatever. Like I'm sure there's like, you know, fish in like the Mariana Trench or whatever, right? Oh my god, I meant that again. We really need to save our men. Alright.
The car's not moving, lad.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Oh my god, I survived that. I really thought I was gonna die. I don't know how that heavy didn't kill me.
Additional time.
Holy shit, we made it. How do we keep pub pushing them? It's fucking crazy. Who gains if the moon isn't real? A subset of humans who feel proud that they were right or something, and that like they know that they saw something no one else knew. Honestly, do you guys think that like conspiracy theories are kind of just like hedging their bets, you know? Just throwing something out there in case it's true, so then they can claim that like they thought of it before anyone else, like hipster conspiracies, hipster conspiracist. Oh fuck! Like. They just start saying random shit just to have like dibs on it when it actually becomes true. Just fucking say every possible conspiracy. Dude, can I just play the game? Oh my god. I jump in and I die instantly. Social science from Oxford originally? Is that actually true? I kinda don't believe you. I feel like you've been saying some fucking crazy shit the whole time. The moon rabbits. Dude, yeah, fucking Chinese like lore, or like what's it called? Chinese like culture, or like I don't know how to describe it actually. I guess mythology actually. Dude, when you read about like mythology, you're just like, dude, what are these guys fucking smoking? Fucking like Chinese mythology on like Lunar New Year, or what's it called? The fuck, I forgot what day it is. Oh no, it's called the Mid-Autumn Festival in English. When they're like, yeah, fucking this lady went to the moon and they live there. Streaming TF2 has to be weird. I don't everyone avoids you to be nice, or you become a singularity for Boston men. I don't think they're avoiding me. I feel like gameplay is pretty normal for me right now. Oh my god, fuck, I should have killed that pyro. Honestly, our team kind of needs a second mid. The peanut bag guy, he's doing his best, but I think there's only so much he can do. Sentry down! Chinese culture stuff feels so fancy, it's weird. I mean, I feel like it's weird as fuck too. Free money on Chinese New Year. Well, eventually you're gonna have to be the one to give it out. Oh my god! What a fucking stupid pipe, man. Do you have arrows? Arrow me, arrow me. You don't have to wait. Thank you. Fucking, oh my god, so much shit everywhere, man. Dude, what is going on, man? Alright, there's no way we can pub push to the last point. I really don't believe it. Maybe we can, but I don't know. This one might be kind of too far out of our reach. Oh my god.
In 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The car's now moving, lad.
There's nothing in the main path. The main path is a sideline. You just get sniped by their heavy. Wait, are we doing it? Oh no, we're not. Probably not doing it. Oh my god, he's targeting me. Oh my god, they can't kill this one pyro. Get off the cart. You guys need to push it slowly so we can respawn. You guys should have one guy in the cart so we can push it slowly.
The bloody car's not moving. Oh.
The secret puck push tactic. I've noticed that Nebula Pyro is kind of dangerous. I need to stop them. Oh no, we're probably fucked there. Oh no, it's over.
Nice game.
Ah, damn. That was just a nice try. Move out before the time comes? I mean, moving out doesn't... It's not like your parents enforce it. Unless you don't attend like the Chinese New Year with like the rest of your family and like your cousins and whatever, then you kind of avoid it, you know? You just show up and don't do it and just take other people's money. It's like, I don't know, you can't really do that. Film background is a picture of myself looking at a picture of yourself. That's kind of weird. Claws widths on pugs. Well, this isn't a pug, this is a pub, but yeah, close enough.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Where do I live?
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
I live somewhere in eastern Canada.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, it's Crits Creek. I should not use my ammo too much. Holy Christ. Oh no. Alright, they haven't pushed yet. Alright, now I'm ready. Wait, I just realized I can just spam over this. Oh my god, that spot is kind of fucked. I live on the moon with the moon couple eating mooncake. Do you think the woman on the moon is actually eating mooncake every day? Wouldn't they die from just cholesterol and shit? How does map feel when playing? Looks different from other payload maps. I think the last is kind of problematic, otherwise it's kind of chill. Pretty okay. I don't know, it's hard to say. I think I'm not like... Is the Met trying to follow me? Oh no, I think he went back. Yeah, I want him to just... Fuck, alright. Whatever, I killed their med before I died. Rabbits are a bitch to hunt in some places, so people do a lot of crazy dishes of it, like what? I haven't heard of that. She eats protein powder too. What a random fucking thing to say. Have you been working out a lot, Cirky? That's why you're talking about protein powder, or you have it on your mind? Fuck. Man, I shouldn't even be walking out that far. Kind of went out too deep. How she stays fit on the moon. Protein powder doesn't increase, doesn't like give you fitness though. You just have to like exercise. Like protein powder just like enhances your gains, but it doesn't like make you fit in the first place. No, it's not like a like a miracle powder. Oh no. What, there's a health pack right there? Fuck, I didn't know. I don't think that naturally spawns there. I think someone had a candy cane and killed someone and then didn't pick up their mini health pack. Hello, Lash. Something. My brother ate your chocolate. Mom said you'd buy another one. Okay. Not sure what to say about your story. It's moon protein powder. Alright. One rabbit dish uses wine, weird thick butter. Okay. Jesus, demigod? Dude, I don't know. I don't know all this Chinese mythology shit, dude. I also don't really know all the shit about, what was it? The Three Kingdoms or something like that? It's like the lore behind like Dynasty Warriors. Or what's it called? Like the Warring Kingdoms or some shit like that. I didn't read anything about it. Class, I think, makes the least impact in pubs. Maybe Pyro or Spy. Oh no, it's over. Our team isn't good enough to hold these. I hate puns. Usually they're not very clever, and it's just people not very funny saying it. In my experience.
Watch out for the Demlin at the bottom spamming stickies.
No. I'm rotating now, Smile.
We'll still watch out anyway.
Wait a second, are you stream sniping? You can't do that. Do you have any advice on stickies? Honestly, almost everything in tf2 you can get better at by just playing more. That's literally the answer to most of it. Like, just play mindfully, you know? Just like look at how you're like using your crosshair or like whatever. And yeah. You can try join like MBM or MGE servers, sorry. Fuck, I thought I was far enough in my sticky. You can try join like MGE servers to get like quick repetitive like 1v1s that might help you. But honestly, you just gotta play more. Look at how other people play. But that's about like game sense. He's just asking about like how to get better at aiming stickies. Like mechanical parts of TF2 is really just about like doing it more. There's no secret to it.
Odin, your ping isn't even that bad.
What's the worst thing you can make a new TF2 player do?
I didn't hear you, Odin.
What kind of question is that? I don't know. Like get addicted to ketamine? I don't know what you're asking. Like what kind of? How could I answer that question?
2 times per second.
Get them hooked on cocaine? I don't know, man.
Makes sense.
Worst thing you can get a new player to do? What? Seems like you know exactly where to put them. That's just from experience, having played like a lot and like knowing intuitively how players move. It's still just like just playing more. Like you can try to play mindfully and pay attention to like how people move and start to get a hang of it, but it's really just about repetition. Oh, I gotta save my stickies. I can't. Oh no, he's here. Ooh. I wasn't sure I was gonna win that fight. Alright, we're fine. There a guy behind?
Medics fire again.
We're so close. So close.
Oh no, I have no stickies. That was bad, I should have reloaded them. Oh no. Alright, I survived. I really should go to resupply. I'm running out of ammo too. Alright, actually I guess it worked out. They're about to push, so I should be here to stop them. Would I answer dumb questions? They're not dumb questions. I mean, I don't think they're that bad. But I already, I gave everyone a lesson, or like a revision on the stream policies. I said I would not answer dumb questions. I mean, I have done very well in abstaining from entertaining people, or like answering too many questions about like Valve and bots and stuff. I said I didn't want to. I think they're okay. I don't know. I don't mind talking about it. I'm not very annoyed like answering them. Oh no. Oh my god, he nearly killed me, what the fuck? Like he meat shot me from so far away. Surprised he did that much damage to me. Well, I tried. What do you think makes a good demo man? The base to play good? I think discipline? I think the hardest thing to master for a lot of demo players is like not wasting all their shit. You know, because you have so many, like you have so much ammo and clip. I feel like a lot of people get like overexcited and they use their shit too quickly. But like honestly, when like in some ways, 8 stickies is still not enough, you know. Like you gotta budget your stuff. You gotta like learn like when to shoot. I think the problem I remember having, when I like started to play demo more, was that I was like frivolously using my stickies, you know. It's like trying to shoot everything and like trying to hit everyone, but you can't do that, you know. Even if you have to aim for it. Like I still have to remind myself to be disciplined sometimes. To, like not shoot everything in sight, but to like hold it for like important targets and to kill whatever. So I think that's probably the biggest thing to master. Just like knowing like when to use what weapon and when to like use all your stickies or whatever. And like recognizing like a good time to like mix between like pipes or but like recognizing when to use pipes or stickies for different things. I think like also like to that a really cool thing you can do in demos is like shoot a sticky and then pipe someone, and that's like I think you don't have to explicitly learn it, you kind of like get it like over time, but I think that's like an important aspect of like conserving your ammo, using your stickies to like help you aim pipes better, kind of, or like to hit your pipes, like to constrict people. And then you don't have to like dedicate so many resources to it, you know? Sticky sword pikes. Well, we tried, we're done for. Alright, I am done for the day. I streamed until like 2 AM, god it's late. Thanks for watching. I think there's a chance I'll stream tomorrow in the afternoon or something like that. But I'm not certain. I probably don't have anything to do tomorrow, so I think I'll probably stream tomorrow. I have the next video I'm gonna do is like another stream experiment. But if I'm doing the collab on Friday, then I kind of don't want to do anything before then. So I think I'll stream tomorrow. Probably. If you want to be up to date on like when I'm streaming or whatever, or get alerts when I'm streaming, you should join the main Discord. It's like linked in the video description. It's I think I labeled it like channel Discord. So like join that and get like the stream announcement ping roll. Is there any questions I want to answer? Let me see. Yeah, I don't think there's anything important. Experiment tomorrow confirmed. I just deconfirmed they get owned. Alright, goodbye. Have a good rest.